All right, we are live right now, but we are about to let all of patrons know that we are here. So if you've already clicked this link and you're watching the playback, you are already watching us behind the stage. But we are about to let everybody in so that they can know about what we are doing here tonight. Now, this is the first time we've ever used this platform to do a live with the
Now, this is the first
patrons.
time we've ever used this.
Okay, so you see, you hear that? That's because it's the first time. I ain't never done it like this before. But we are about to post it right now in the main platform for our patrons. And now they are going to be able to join us right here. All right, we're about to post it now. And here they come. They are about to join us here right now. All right. Okay. So we have just posted the link, and everybody will be coming over with us in just a few minutes. All right, it's populating.
You got the link, Case?
Okay, I don't know who this is coming up here. How does anybody get this link? Y'all, the link that I sent you, you didn't send to anybody, did you?
No.
Okay, because somebody just got the link that me and you are on. See, the link that me and you are on is not the link I posted in YouTube. The link I posted on Patreon is for it's just.
Oh, it is me.
Say it again now.
That's me.
Oh, okay. You were live in another way. Okay. All right. Good. All right. Everyone have received the link, and everyone is coming in now. Good. Everybody should. You're only supposed to be getting this link from Patreon. You watching us through YouTube, but this is a private, discreet link that's just for patrons. No, this is not recorded. We are live right now. Hello, Tanika Wilson. Hello, Monica. Hello, Nakia, Mika, Laricia Sykes. I see you coming in. Hello, Adrian Adderley. Hello, 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 hello. I see you guys coming in. Jennifer Starr. Hey, you doing? I hope you're doing well. I see you, Juanita. I see you, Crystal Marshall. Somebody said, I like this better than Zoom. More people can come in. That's the reason why we've done it, so that more people can come in. Now, of course, Zoom, I'm able to see all of your faces, and I hate that I'm not able to do that. But we needed to be able to get as many people in here live that wanted to be a part of this. So this is what I decided to do. All right, so we're about to get started. Tonight, we have a special treat. And I want to remind you, do not share this YouTube link with anybody at all. If you share this YouTube link, we will be able to see it, and we're going to kick you up out of Patreon forever. You will never be able to come back in again. All right, I have who is pinned or called the Apostle of Finance and the Apostle of Finance and Commerce. And we're going to understand what that means. I'm going to allow him the opportunity to explain to you guys what he does, what his offer, and how he is going to be enhancing our life. I like to say he's a financial guru, credit guru, real estate guru, but he's known as the Apostle of Finance and Commerce. So we're going to get into this conversation on tonight. Get your notepads. Go ahead and get your other ways of recording information. You're going to need to go back and keep this information right near you. Okay? Are you ready? Okay, people are already admiring your chain. Apostle, that's the gold and diamonds you got wrapped up right now.
Oh, man.
That thing is bad. You know your credit and your money is all right. So we up under that anointing. By the time we finish listening here, we should all have gold chains wrapped around our neck. Okay, the Apostle of Finance and Commerce, tell us, what does that mean? What is your gift? What you do? What's your offer?
Well, first of all, let me say this, Larry. I am, first of all, grateful, thankful for you having me on your platform. And I think it's very honorable and commendable of you to want to bring to your audience and your community information on finances, because particularly in our community, we certainly need to hear and understand what it means to financially be debt-free and how to build wealth, and how to continue to financially be set free. So I'm excited about being a part of your platform. Well, I've been doing this for over 20 plus years, Larry. 20 plus years I have been doing the whole debt freedom, teaching people how to get out of debt, how to build wealth. For over 20 plus years, we've been doing that. I would describe myself as the modern day Moses, to help people that cross over to the place called Canaan, where they will become debt free and begin to build wealth. And so we have done it again over 20 plus years, teaching people how to get out of debt and how to build wealth. And so I believe I have been assigned to the body of Christ to help birth millionaires and teach them how to annihilate debt and build wealth.
Okay, I like the sound of every drop of that. So as it relates to money, if you can give us the main thing that we should remember when it comes to our wealth building and money, what would be the first primary thing that we need to get focused on? Is it getting out of debt, getting our credit score up? What is it?
Well, of course, getting out of debt is always essential, part of the whole money game. But I think the first thing that we really need to get an understanding is really begin to understand how money works and how money moves, and just understanding money itself. It's amazing because most of us have not been taught about money. My parents say it took them took me becoming grown to teach them how to manage their money. Most people have never been taught how to manage money. So if I had to say the first thing would be, how do I manage money? How do I manage money? That would be the first thing that I would say that persons would really need to know and understand how to manage the money. Getting out of debt is important.
You said, I like what you said. You said how money moves. And I often always tell people, I said money, it's called currency.
That's
and currency is a moving energy. So the first thing that we need to understand is that money moves and has movement. So we got to figure out how to move with it.
Yes.
Okay.
Somehow I lost the volume.
Oh, you did? You can't hear me?
I can hear you now, but yeah.
I was wondering. I said, did I say something wrong? I was asking the question. My question was,
I missed the question. Somehow we get delayed or something.
I mean, because the money is a current, it has movement and it's moving. So I say, so it's all about learning how money moves initially. That's the first thing we must learn, is how money moves, and how that way we learn how it works.
That's correct. That's correct.
I'm gonna tell you something that I heard, either was you or Bishop Jordan. For those of you who do not know, we're in like this business coaching class, which is how I met Apostle Amos. If you hear me call him Amos, then I know his daughter is listening. I don't mean no. He's Amos. That's the name the Lord gave him.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right.
So I can remember, was it in that class that somebody was saying, because I'm one of those type of people, and this is exclusive, it's just us, so I can say things and then go nowhere. Don't y'all share this link nowhere. If I find out, I'm gonna ask Jarrell to just send you where you can never come back. I'm one of them kind of people that I don't like. I'm gonna say it like this. I don't like to spend money, and I don't like to say I don't like to spend money, because my mentor says I need to say circulate. I need to call it circulating money. That I should make sure I'm circulating money, because it's a currency. But I don't like to spend money. And I have a habit. If I get hold of $10, I will go and bury it. And I will go, and I don't want nobody to bother that $1,000 sitting over there. And I will hold it. Is that an improper way to be when it comes to money that is a currency that is consistently moving and in motion?
Oh, without a doubt, you got to know that first of all, you don't want to spend it anyway. You want to invest it. So we don't spend, we invest. So we got to change our language. Language is so important. So we invest and not spend. But you certainly, you cannot. I mean, it's good to save, but you got to remember that you go back to the over there in Matthew 25. The one who buried his talent. So you don't want to bury it either. You want to make sure that the money is your money is making money. So we want to begin to teach people how to let their money make money. So our money is supposed to make money. So we want to move to a place where when we sleep, we making money.
Okay.
So we move from a place of just spending money to investing money. We want to be investors and not just spending money.
Okay. So saving is good, but holding money aimlessly or spending money aimlessly as opposed to investing and circulating is improper when it comes to your money. I think everybody got that. I typed it in there so we can make sure we can remember that. Okay, now, Bishop, Apostle, are you a bishop too?
No, just I'm an apostle.
Okay. All right. So, Apostle Amos,
turn it down.
I want to get out of debt. How do I get out of debt?
Wow. Well, the first thing you have to do is you have to have a desire. And I think that's the first thing. And so many people say they want to get out of debt, but they got to first have a desire. And it starts with your desire. The scripture says, whatever a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Mm-hmm. So you've got to first of all understand that if you're going to get out of debt, you've got to first of all have a desire to get out of debt. And then you've got to now come up with a strategy and a plan. And that's where we come in. We start teaching you. We've been teaching people and showing people for 20 plus years now how to get out of debt. And we have we have a strategy and a plan where we can show people how to get out of debt, pay off all their debt, house, cars, all of those different things. But again, it starts first of all with that desire, learning to live within your goal, live within your means. And what does that really mean? Knowing the difference between need, want, and desire, and learning how to separate those.
Oh, okay. Now you said something that's very simple, but it's very powerful. You said you must have a desire to get out of debt. And I know a lot of you that's probably watching me, and you're in the chat, you're watching me and Apostle Amos, and you said, I want to get out of debt. But let me tell you what I have discovered when I'm trying to help people get out of debt. Now, Apostle Amos has a stratagem. He has a strategy. He has an offer. There's something you will be able to, after this conversation, purchase, and you will be able to bring it home and put it into place, and you'll be out of debt in a certain amount of time in this product that he's had. But let me take a moment to share this with you guys. With a friend, someone who said, I just want to pay these credit cards off. That's what they said. And I said, okay, well, this is what we're going to do. Now, this thing, I didn't do it the Amos Howard way. I done the Larry way. I went over there to the house. I said, hand me your credit cards, and I cut through every last one of them. I cut through and I said, do not order another credit card for nothing. And I told them to start paying it down. I said, which one of these take away most of your money during the month? I said, because this is the first one I need to go ahead and pay off. And they were on my financial wellness plan, was doing the Taruma, do the tithe, and then the tithe to yourself, break it down 3 savings accounts. So they had that. I said, wipe all of that out and pay down this card. What? And then they almost cried when it came to cutting up the credit card and the fear and the attachment that they had to it. But they said they had a desire to get out of debt. So would you say that the desire is also that the desire to get out of debt should also manifest as a willingness to do the work to get out of debt?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Desire has to move to that place of determination, because you're going to need a discipline. You got that desire, determination, discipline. Those are the 3 D's: desire, determination, and discipline. And it's amazing because most of us, we say we're disciples, but the root word of disciple is discipline. And the one reason that most people are in debt or they have financial challenges is because they have no discipline. They don't exercise discipline. And the reason the person was having those anxiety attacks when you start talking about cutting that card up is because that card had become their comfort zone. And so now we have to learn how to renew our mind and begin to understand how to, again, have take a different discipline, so that now we can begin to find ourselves coming out of debt, getting out of debt.
What made you want to get out of the debt? I mean, was there somebody around you that financially inspired you, or what? I mean, where did that come from?
That's an excellent question. Now, I started my journey 20 plus years ago, and back 20 years ago, I started this journey of I made a decision that I wanted to become a millionaire, actually. And I said I was going to be a millionaire by the age of 40. And so I started this whole journey on what it was going to take to become a millionaire. And that's kind of how I started the whole thought process of getting out of debt. And so I wanted to have the financial freedom more than I did all the other things that was calling my name. And so I went all the way in, and for 7 years, it took me 7 years of discipline, a very, very disciplined life, where I laugh because my wife and I, we tell this when I do these seminars. I've been doing them for 20 plus years. One of the things I talk about is I used to give my wife her perms. I used to give her her perms because I did too. You probably don't remember that. We get the box perms and put them in, and my wife was tender-headed. So, but I had this thing about I wanted to make sure that when I did a perm, it looked straight. I wanted to make sure it was straight, and she was tender-headed. And so she'd be hollering about, it's burning. I said, girl, sit there. You can't take it out yet. But I told her, I said, hey, if you just hold the course, it won't be long, and we'll be able to get your hair done whenever you want to get it done. But we had to go to we did some really, real extreme things for 7 years. It took me 7 years of a very disciplined life to get out of debt. And so you asked me, the question was, what made me want to do it? What made me want to do it was the fact that I had a desire for more, and I got tired of just enough and not enough, and I wanted more than enough. And so I had to delay some of the gratification that I had for a season, so that I could have, I would be able to treat myself every day if I chose to. And so, it got real rough, Larry. I mean, you think my youngest daughter is 20 years old. My youngest son is 19. I remember we stopped buying Christmas gifts when they were about 7 years old. And I'm saying that because we get ready to come up on Black Friday, but we we stopped all of the Christmas gift giving and all of that. And
How many years y'all done that?
we've done it now for about 14 years.
Whoa. Oh, I know this may be running ahead though, but it sounds like to me from what you already have said that a desire to get out of debt, a desire to build wealth, they're really the same desire.
Right. It is. Okay, I think I lost the sound again.
I'm listening to you. I got quiet.
Okay. I'm sorry. Yes, it is. It is the same desire. You gotta listen. You gotta want it more than the air you breathe. The next breath. And we went after it with a vengeance, man. And we still go after it. Let me tell you something. We still live by those same disciplines. Once you acquire the disciplines, and most people don't understand this, once you acquire certain disciplines, those disciplines will follow you for life. Yeah, so now that we're able to do a whole lot more, for instance, it's been 14 years since we bought Christmas gifts. And now we can buy whatever we choose to buy, but we choose not to do it because we recognize and understand that, it's all, I got this whole teaching on the conspiracy of Christmas that, Christmas is a big hoax, man, when it comes to Black people in Christmas and how much money we spend on Christmas. And so we started doing birthdays and making birthdays really special for our kids, and not doing all of the Christmas stuff. Now I got talked about bad. I remember my dad, he called me one morning and he said on a Christmas morning, he said, son, crackheads buy their mama stuff on Christmas. He said, alcoholics buy their mama stuff on Christmas. I said, well, I'm working on a mission, but here's the deal. Both my parents are excited that we took that challenge because they both live with me now, and we were able to build them. They live with me in Jesus' name.
You gonna tell us that? We're in an exclusive chat. You ain't got to tell the price, but that's just a testimony.
It is a testimony. I laugh because my dad, he said that about me. He said, man, crackheads buy their mama something for Christmas and this, that, and the other. And he talked about me really bad. But here we are some years later. And my mom said that she would live in the east wing of my house. And she lives in the east wing of our house now. We built them the east wing.
Wait.
And
I want to suck this in. This man said that he went 14 years not buying Christmas presents and being financially fit for the future that he wants. And he has built his mama and his daddy a wing on his house. See, this is the reason why the East, and the East is powerful. That's a powerful position and got them in the East. So this is the reason why one of the reasons why we have Apostle Amos Howard here, because that's the kind of anointing that we want flowing right through here. We got Bishop Jordan, who's a multimillionaire. Now we got Amos Howard, who is a multimillionaire. He ain't standing, but already sitting in the spirit. You're able to build an east wing on somebody's house. This is what we need to know. We just ain't shopping for Black Friday and Christmas.
Without a doubt. Black Friday, we haven't done a Black Friday in so many years, man. It doesn't make sense. We again, and I want to say this, Larry, for all of your community that's listening, because again, I'm happy to be able to say we've done this but our East Wing, we spent over $1 million and we paid cash for it. And
that's a different kind.
And that was because we denied ourselves, we're able to do something. And not only that, we put it in something that was going to create. It was an asset, and it was an appreciating asset versus a depreciating asset,
which is a car and such a thing. Okay, so this is what I want us to focus on. And let me tell you why this is so powerful. Because you said two things: the desire to build wealth and the desire to get out of debt is the same desire. You also said that these principles that you live by now are the very same principles that you adopted and put into place when you were broke. So, so I think what a lot of times people do not see and understand, they look at people like yourself, they look at people like Bishop Jordan, and be like, oh, that's them that are multimillionaires. No, but it can be you. You have just got to adapt and adopt and implement certain principles in your life. Now, one big thing I see that all of you guys are givers, and I think everybody here, the patrons, they are givers. But if you don't mix with that giving some kind of discipline, because you said desire equals discipline, determination, and discipline, the 3D. If you're not doing that, you are not going to see the press down, shaking together, running over type of blessing.
That's right. That's right. And I mean, you said it. I grew up poor. And I don't have to qualify. I think most of us don't know. I mean, I was poor. It wasn't poor. I grew up poor, you know. But I made a decision, because remember this: no decision is a decision.
Mm-hmm.
No decision is a decision. And so a lot of times, most people, they're stuck because they refuse to make a decision. You have to make a decision, and no decision is a decision. Mm-hmm. And so we made a decision that we wanted more. We made a decision that we were, by the age of 40, we wanted to make sure that we had reached a certain height. And so we began to go after that. And so once we got out of debt, here's the thing: once I got out of debt, I thought I would be, you know, things would be peaches and cream, because now I'm out of debt. The only problem is I was out of debt, but I was still broke, because now I didn't really understand that just getting out of debt wasn't enough, that I had to learn how to now begin to build wealth. How do you build wealth? How do I take now and leverage what I have been doing as it relates to getting out of debt? Mm-hmm. So improving my credit, all of those different things, getting out of debt. And now it was time to start building wealth. And that's, of course, how we got into real estate.
Okay, so one of the ways you've been able to build wealth is real estate. Now, before you get into real estate and property and owning and things of nature, and the offer that Apostle Amos Howard has tonight, we're going to give you the link to his website to go and get that, because we're all going to start there. We're going to get on that plan, get that product, and we're going to begin to get out of debt. Now, that's just the beginning. And I can tell you that I have been debt-free besides my student loan. But I haven't had any credit. Let's put it like this: no credit card, no revolving loan credit. I haven't had that in years, because I just do not. Somebody said your credit must be 950. That don't even exist on. I think it's 850 highest. But yeah, 850. Yeah, but what we're going to do, and what is your website, Apostle Amos?
Yeah, it's apostleamoshoward.com.
Okay, that's easy. apostleamoshoward.com. When they get there, they click
Howard, apostlehoward.com.
Howard.com. So when they click what, once they get there to get that product?
Once they go on, they'll see, once they go onto our website, they'll see there's a link that says seminar debt freedom. Okay. They go on there and they click that, and we'll begin to teach them how to systematically get out of debt and begin to build wealth.
Because that's where it starts. I mean, and I want you guys really to be clear on this. And let me just give this kick. I see a preacher, a pastor that just said something about student loan debt. Let me just give you this little bit of a key. What 819 people in here. It's just us. Y'all don't share this link nowhere. Listen. If you work for a nonprofit organization, the only thing you got to do is call them tomorrow, the Department of Education or Navient, and call them tomorrow, tell them who you work for, show them how much money you make, get you on a little piece of a payment plan that you can afford. You pay that for 10 years, and after 10 years, your whole debt is wiped out. As long as you work for a nonprofit. I don't care if you're the assistant, I don't care if you're the secretary, as long as you're getting a W-2 from them, your debt can be wiped out. And I'm just believing God that somehow another the Lord will talk to one of these two people that's about to go into this government and they will just wipe more out than just $10,000. But for the time being, you guys can do that. Now, you make sure you get this product. His name is right there. I wish his daughter can come over here and change your lower third to that. ApostleAmosHoward.com. ApostleAmosHoward.com. Okay. Yes, they will approve it if the first thing you do is consolidate. You got to do the consolidation first, and then you do the next fill out for that. They will approve it. They will approve it. You got $300,000 in student loan? Yeah, you need to go ahead and do that now, right now, Joyce Duggar. Right now. Get that done.
Well, Larry, I can tell you something else about student loans. Student loans were never designed. Well, student loans were designed for you never to pay them off. And here is the thing. With our plan, and I don't know anyone, and I'm sure as the Bible is clear, there's nothing new under the sun. I just haven't found anyone that knows the secret to paying off student loans. So we have the secret to help you expedite paying your student loans off, to show you the strategy. There's a strategy that you must employ to pay your student loans off. And we teach that strategy, and I mean, it's worth the weight in gold just to get that strategy. But and I kind of stumbled into it some years ago by the grace of God. But we had tens of thousands of student loans. We were able to pay all of that stuff off, and so we learned the strategy. There's a strategy that you must employ. Otherwise, you'll never pay your student loans off. And some of your people listen to me, and you all can start commenting in the chat. If you got student loans, how many know it's very difficult and a challenge? You've been trying to figure out why you can't ever, it's never going down. It never goes down. It never goes down. And you're wondering, why are you not able to get it to go down? Well, there's a strategy that you must employ in order to pay the student loan off. And we'll teach you that strategy.
Right. And okay, go to ApostleAmosHoward.com and click debt cancellation. That's what it is.
Yep, debt freedom.
Okay, debt freedom. Okay, debt freedom, and that's the name of the product. Look at that product and teachings. Okay, I'm typing in there because I want to make sure everybody.
So yeah, you just go there. It's called Breakthrough. You go to Breakthrough. It's I've taught this class called Breakthrough for 20 years. Breakthrough Debt Freedom. Breakthrough. You're gonna get this breakthrough. Get out of debt, man. We get joy watching people get out of debt. We've seen so many people come out of debt, help them get out, pay off houses, cars. You know, most people think that you're supposed to have a 30-year mortgage. You might get a 30-year mortgage, but we'll show you how to pay that thing off in 7 to 15 years. Really, 15 is long, but 7 is where you really want to be.
Oh, hold on. So now you hold on now. I thought 15 was short. So 7 is really where you want to be to pay off a house?
Oh, yes. I mean, yeah, that's where we really want to be. We're going to show you how to do it.
That's in that product?
That's not in that product. That's in another product on the whole real estate side, where we teach persons how to build that wealth. So
okay, for the people that's on that level, because some people are in here and they are out of, and some people they're out of debt, but they want to start building wealth. And the key to that is to know how to know these different tools when it comes to real estate. So for those who are in that space,
yes,
7 years is how. So tell me about that, because I ain't never heard that. I have never heard that. I thought
I got a guy right now. He is on track now. his house is right at $1 million home, and he's on track to have it paid off in 4 years. Four years.
This is white folk secrets. Where did you get these white folk secrets from?
Well, these are heaven secrets.
My God.
That's it. These are heaven secrets, man. And we've been walking in them for 20 plus years. And it's time for our people to begin to really understand that they're supposed to be walking in this level of wealth of knowledge and revelation. It's life changing when you get this when you get this understanding on how to eliminate debt, we call it annihilate, eliminate debt, build wealth, and how you go in and think about this. What is the root word of mortgage? Morgue. A 30-year mortgage is designed to kill you.
Okay, hold on. Let's stick with that for a little bit. First of all, I'm trying to go to ApostleAmosHoward.com. I think
it's ApostleHoward.com.
Oh, let me fix that.
ApostleHoward.com.
Okay, I was telling them wrong. ApostleHoward.com. All right, I'm sorry. I had that wrong because it wasn't coming up for me. I said, oh my God, what done happened? Okay, I just fixed it. Let me make sure I got ApostleHoward.com. I got it. Okay, I got it. So the root word of the word mortgage is morgue. And so you don't want to stay in the morgue more. You don't want to stay 30 years.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, a 30-year mortgage, a morgue. What is a morgue? That's what dead people are. Morgue. 30-year mortgage is designed to kill you. And you think about this. Most people the average person is buying their home at the age of what, 30? Somewhere between 30 to 40 years old. If you have a 30-year mortgage, if you buy it at 30, you're 60 years old before you pay it off. And then most cases, most of them refinance it between. They refinance it a couple of times, which is most of them when they refinance it for another 30 years. And so they never really pay it off. And so what we're going to do is teach you how to pay that thing off. And then now watch this, take the asset and begin to use that to build wealth.
Yeah, absolutely. I've heard it from some of my white friends when I was young, and they were doing it back then. Somebody said, Larry, I really need to pay my house off. I want to be debt free. $10,000 in credit card. Help, please. Go to ApostleHoward.com and click Breakthrough Debt Freedom to get that product and the teachings. That's step one. So since you got 10,000 credit card debt, and if you have 10,000 and whatever the price is of what he's selling at ApostleHoward.com, and put that on your credit card to help you pay off the 10,000 and your house. So we need to start at getting out of debt, especially credit card debt. Is credit card debt one of the worst kinds of debt to be in?
Oh, without a doubt.
What makes credit card debt so bad?
Well, again, because of the interest rate. The interest rate on most credit cards is starts at like 21%, and can go up to crazy interest rate. So you never pay it off. So that's what makes it so bad, is because it's ever revolving, and the interest rates is so crazy. And most people don't take time to look at the credit card, the statement. For instance, a lot of times you have somebody say, well, my credit card interest rate is like 5%. But most of the time that's the introductory rate. And then after 3 months, 6 months, it goes to the 21% or 28%. And so when you start looking at the interest rate that you're paying on a credit card, I mean, most of the payment you're making is just the interest.
See, and that's what makes it so bad. Okay, people are on your site now. They're trying to figure out which one do they need to start with when it comes to getting out of debt. How much is that? Because you got a whole lot of offers. So let's zero them in on the offer that they need to start with.
They need to do the one that says breakthrough. The $399. The $399 breakthrough getting out of debt, 399 breakthrough, getting out of debt. And we're going to sit there. We're going to teach you how to systematically get out of debt and teach you. You know, one of the first things I'm going to teach persons in that seminar, Larry, is how did I get here? How did I get here? You know, most people don't know how they got to where they are, and they don't understand how they got where they are. We're going to show you how you got where you are, and we're going to teach you what your triggers are. Because there are things that trigger you, that cause you to spend money, that causes you to do the things that you do. And if you don't ever get a hold of that, and a lot of it has to do with their childhood stuff that they're trying to compensate from childhood, whether they would felt like they were the black sheep of the family, and they're still trying to prove. And it's all kind of stuff that we get into that will, man, it will be life changing, because you're going to find out a whole lot about you.
You know, and I know you guys that are listening to me, I know some of you, not all of you, exactly where you are. Listen to me, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. What he just said is so true. All I can speak for Black people. It's something about us and money, and something about our pain, what we have not had, our impoverished thinking, the ties that we have with food, clothes, money, looking good. This all of that stuff is tied together. So if you're gonna start doing any work around money, whether it's giving, saving, management, getting out of debt and wanting to build wealth, you're gonna collide with your person. And anything that is in your person, whether it's fear, whether it is rejection, any soul pain, you're gonna have to work through it, because it's gonna show up in your money. And this is stuff I know. I have a fear right now that I'm working through. I have something else surrounding money that I'm having to work through, and it come from my childhood. And it wasn't even that they said it to me. It was what was modeled, and the conversations around money. And when it comes to getting fit for the future you desire financially, it's just like going into a therapy session. So I'm pretty sure this $3.99 teaching thing, you're gonna have to start dealing with stuff you have not dealt with, just speaking in tongues, prophesying self, in order to really unlock whatever that is surrounding money. And I hope Shamako is up here, because we've had this conversation before, and I would have never known that it was this. I mean, I always heard preachers talking about give, and you need to have work in faith, and God gonna move. But didn't nobody have that conversation that needed to follow up that, because we have people that were giving and they never began to see the wealth. And it's because they got all this other stuff going on in their person, in their mind, and in their spirit, and their soul. And you have to work purposely through that stuff to get to your wealth. And I think this is powerful. And this is the reason why I really wanted you, when I met Apostle Amos Howard, and we're still in class together, this business coaching class that we're all in, and he began to have these conversations. I knew that he had something that needed to be shared here. And I'm really glad that you accepted this. And this is going to be a journey. Tonight, it's really me just introducing him to you guys and getting into his product. You start going through that. Then we're going to come back and begin to have more conversations surrounding money and surrounding finance. Somebody said that Pastor Amos is like, he's not listening. Yes, he getting his papers and stuff together. Gary, he down there working and looking and look at that stuff. He looking at y'all comments.
That's right. I'm looking at the computer. I saw that comment. It was funny. I know I'm looking at these. I wanted to give you some statistics that I think is important for those who think. I know I'm a very good listener. Got to be a good listener. Listen to this, Larry. America's 100 richest people control more wealth than the entire Black population.
Whoa.
Did you hear that? America's 100 richest people control more wealth than the entire black population. Here's one that's better than that. The 5 largest white landowners own more land than all black people combined.
5?
The 5 largest white landowners own more land than all black people combined. The average black family would need 228 years to build the wealth of white families today.
Mm.
I mean, listen, the history matter. Let me give you this one. This one, in listen to this. In 2020, white Americans are projected to inherit about $765 billion in gifts, excluding wealth transfers to spouses, transfers to support minor children, inheritance accounts for roughly 4% of annual household income, much
The sound
which goes untaxed by the U.S. government. $765 billion in 2020 will be transferred amongst white people. That will go untaxed.
Okay, your sound is breaking up, but I think I worked some of what you said out. I don't. Your signal is going out for some reason, but I heard you say that $765 billion will be inherited by white families, and through all different types and kinds of financial transfer, whether it's through land or things of that nature, and it's most of which is untaxed. We are not seeing that we don't even deal with those kinds of numbers. Most people in our community don't even ever see anything like this. This is amazing. And so this is why it's so important for you guys listening to me to start right where you are and get out of debt. It's great that you guys have begun to get on my financial wellness plan. You're doing your teruma, you're doing your tithe, you're tithing to yourself. You are, some of you are in getting familiar with the stock market and things of that nature, but you're in debt, which a lot of that stuff don't even need to be in play that way if you're still in debt. So you need to get out of debt. Somebody asked, how can we not be taxed? That's why y'all ain't see me say nothing about Donald Trump, about that $765 that he paid in taxes, because I was clear on how he done that. And there is a strategy, and there is a way, a strategy, and there is a way. And I believe that we're going to be able to share some of those things too with you guys. I know one thing that I have started telling every black person, but especially a black person, all them billions and billions of dollars were released to people that are business owners this year, which may happen again. I told everybody, I said, go and I've been telling people this. I said, go get your LLC. I said, you do hair, go get your LLC. You clean cars, you clean houses, and you go get your LLC. Go get your business set up. Go get your website, your business, your email address, your account. Get your mess set up, because a lot of white rich business owners, they got hold of that money, $20 million a pop. And they took it and they got ahead. But a lot of black people couldn't even participate in it, because a lot of us, we work at those businesses, but we do not head up those businesses. So we couldn't even get that money because we didn't have the EIN number. We didn't have the proper email address that matched the business. And this is simple, because that's basically all you had to do to get some of that money. You didn't have the email address to match the business, and you didn't have the bank account in the business name. So you will not be able to get that money, because it's very hard for Black business owners, especially churches, to go and get a loan. I mean, because you got to have all the guarantors with A1 credit and all. And this was the government giving you money. It's just like going to get a loan. A lot of them loans was 2 and 3 and 4% that you have 30, 40 years to pay back. So one of the things that I hope you guys will get from listening to the apostle, listen to me, the apostle of finance and commerce, is that you will get out of debt. That's step one to building wealth for you and your family. Apostle, like your screen is still choppy, but I don't know if we can hear you or not.
Say what?
Okay, it's saying that his mic is not connected.
Okay, my mic is not connected.
Okay, you back. Your mic is going in and out.
Okay. Oh wait. Wait. Okay, let me talk to my group.
I can hear you now.
You can hear me now?
Yep.
Okay, I don't know what happened. Did y'all say something about the charge or something? Go ahead. Yes, sir. So can you hear me good now, Larry?
Yep, sure can.
Oh, great. Man, you said something when you said something about just our people being able to take advantage of some of the things that has come down the pike, but we got to make sure we got our business in order, making sure that our stuff lines up, and so often we don't, whether it's and we need to make sure that as you said, the paperwork match, so am I still going out, Larry?
I can hear you.
Okay. All right, good. So Larry, the other thing that I really wanted to talk about, and I don't know if this is a good time to talk about it. You've been dealing with these 8s, and
Still going out.
And I told you how prophetic that was about.
Okay, now it's totally disconnected from the stream. They're having a connection issue over there. But this is what we're gonna do. I want you guys, because we already got the foundation laid. What I want, can you guys hear me? You guys can hear me? Okay, what I want you guys to do, and I want you to make sure you do this now. It's apostlehoward.com. Now, I want you guys to go over there and get the $3.99. Make that investment for yourself. If you own my financial wellness plan, this is a time where you can go into your, let me look, not your poor stranger, but go into your pilgrimage, because we ain't really been able to go nowhere. Go into your pilgrimage and make this investment in yourself and start at the bottom. The bottom is getting out of debt. Please. And let me tell you why. Because one of the things I want to do, I want to get everybody increased by 25% in the first year they're with me with this annual sign up. And so we're doing the prayer. I'm teaching you how to give. We're doing fasting. We're burning our candles. I mean, we're doing some of everything to reconnect with ourselves and God and just grow and increase. But there could still be some stuff that y'all doing concerning y'all money and maybe in your personal life that I don't know nothing about. You know, and I can't go to each and every one of you guys and be like, okay, stop this, do this. Like this right here, this is what's messing up your life. You need to do this over here. I don't have the time to go to everybody. So these products and people like Dr. Jill, the pills and all this, it's so to make your life better. Just build your health, build your immune system, health challenge, all that to make your life better. And it's on you to implement that to make your whole life line up with the future that you say that you want to have. And when it comes to your future financially, you're going to have to get that stuff in line. You can't give your way out. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but you can't. You have got to put some methods into play to get what it is that you want to happen in your life financially in your future. And I wish I had Shamako. Oh yeah, I forgot about that platinum lifestyle coach. That was a word from Octo to Octo to get out of debt. Okay, y'all remember that? See, I forgot. I'm all off. Wanda Vernon, didn't Bishop Jordan say we have to get out of debt? That's right. That's right. $3.99 is so costly for some of us who are struggling to live. Okay, I get that. I understand that. I totally get it. $3.99 is too much right now. I understand. Have you heard something? Let me ask you this. Ina Crawley and who else said this? Jay Onlin. Did you hear anything that we have already discussed with the Apostle of Finance and Commerce? Did you hear something that you possibly can extract and begin to put into place that can get you to being able to make that $3.99 purchase? Because I don't know all of what's in there, but from what I'm hearing and what I heard, even in the business coaching class, this is the person that has the information that we need in order to get to the next level. Does he have a tentative date for the real estate class? I don't know. Look like I can see him in behind stage. He'll see if it's gonna work.
All
okay. Right. Apostle Howard, do you have a date for your real estate class?
What date do we have for the real estate class? Okay. Yeah, we're going to do it in January. We're going to do the real estate class in January. I thought to do it in December as well. But we're thinking we're going to do it in January though, where we start teaching people how do you begin to do the build a portfolio of commercial, residential, real estate.
If we purchase the course, will we have access to it after the course is over?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right.
Yes.
Okay, all right. What do you say to the person that says that $3.99 is too much for me right now?
Listen, $3.99 is what I say to the person is that $3.99 is too much.
Mm-hmm.
You can't afford not to do it.
I agree with that.
Yeah. When you get this information, it's going to be such life-changing information. It's just going to be life-changing. It's going to change your life forever.
Right.
And you'll never be the same.
Okay. Is the $3.99 the only class, or is it going to push us to just purchase the entire 12 course? I know what you mean, why Bailey? Because that's what a lot of them to be a funnel, but this is not that. This is not that. Wait a minute, Apostle, you looking something funny? Am I telling her the truth? It's not that, right?
No, no, I'm laughing at you.
Oh, okay.
It's not that. It's not that, Brother Larry.
Okay.
It's not that.
I'm interested in the real estate. Okay, good. So says some families have lost their jobs. I'm sure of that. Somebody said 144. Somebody just gave you 144. You invested in your future for 144. Somebody said 144 is a whole lot with the sign up of a lot of us has lost our job. Okay, well then you're not the person that I am telling to go over there and get 399 if you don't have 399. But if you lost your job and you have 399, I'm talking to you, because you have got to start to learn to invest in your future. You have spent money in the wrong places all these years prior to the pandemic. And because you did not have Apostle Howard information, you were not prepared for the pandemic. So this is God giving you the opportunity. The 144 gave you opportunity to be here. Now opportunity for you to get information, 399 for you to get information. You don't even want to know what me and Apostle Howard paid to be in the class we sitting in.
Yeah, they don't know.
And let me tell you, I don't know about you, Pastor Howard. You actually had the money. I didn't have the money. I filled out the card and said, Lord, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I know I need this right here. And I put it in the prophet's hand and done a few shaman songs, and went on about my business. You know, I think I done like $1,000 seed, that whenever it was. You know, and then next thing you know, I was able to just do it. You know, so it is. Somebody said, "Are you going to buy in?" What you think? Well, I'm already plugged in. Oh, Master Jordan is on now. Oh yeah, okay, that's for his thing over there. Or you talking about he in here? He shouldn't be here. I think he prophesying.
Yeah, I think he was probably getting ready to prophesy when I talked to him before I came on. But you know,
the $1,200 price for if it's just one breakthrough class, and what's the price for the real estate class? Okay, so on the site there's a $399. That's the breakthrough, right?
It is.
Now, what are they talking about? The $1,299. That's something else. That's for real estate, right?
No, I don't know what that. I got you. Okay, so for your the 4 sessions, what was that one, Dario?
The breakthrough, you say the one price $399, you get all 4 for $1,200.
I got you.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, so my I thank God for my team. My team is helping me understand all of this stuff. Yeah, you saw I had to look up and see. I have so what it is, the $399, we have 4 sessions that we do. There's 4 sessions that we're teaching in the $399. I'm sorry, it's $399. But what I'm gonna do tonight, they telling me this. They've got it all worked out for me. So I tell you what, Larry, because for your Patreon persons, glory be to God, boy, in Jesus' name. Only because I love you, Larry. Oh my goodness. They looking at me like, what are you gonna say? Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second. Yeah, so for y'all Patreon, I'm gonna bless you in just a second. I'm gonna really go out there and help you out. Because here's the thing, Larry. It's so important that you get this revelation, because we're in the midst of the wealth transfer that's getting ready to take place. In the next 6 to 9 months, we're going to see a major wealth transfer take place, and you need to position yourself to be able to take advantage of it. Mm-hmm. And if you're not in position to do it, you're going to miss it.
You're right. Somebody said, wait a minute, I already paid.
Oh, that's what they said. Don't worry. Tell them I got them. I got them.
All right.
I got them. So, boy, for your Patreon people, I tell you, Blair, you work your brother hard. Okay.
But you know what I want to do? I mean, I want to help the patrons. And just so you guys know, when I bring somebody in like Dr. Jill and that other doctor, when they sold their products and y'all got their products, started giving your family, Larry Lai didn't get $1. I don't get nothing from what Apostle Howard is doing. So when these people come in there and they discount their products, they are doing it just for you guys, because they know what I want to bring to you guys. So this is not, I'm not getting no rub on the back end.
No, you're not. And that's why I think it's very admirable of you to want to bring this to the community. And I was excited to come and be a part of your platform because I heard your heart. And your heart was, I really want to begin to financially educate and empower people so that they will begin to take control financially of their lives and build wealth. And I heard you say that, and for your community, you were very adamant that that's what you want to do for the community. So since my goodness, my team is looking like, what is he gonna say? What is he gonna say? But I tell you what I'm going to do for your group, only for those who do it today, though.
Okay.
And that is, I'm going to give them the, oh goodness, Shanda Koshe Kiddy.
Jesus, do it.
Okay. Okay. So they'll get the entire package for $399.
Wait a minute, hold on a minute. The $1,200 package?
Yeah, for $399.
Oh, that's great. Now hold on. Now tell me about the package now, because just some real estate stuff is in there too.
No, that one package was dealing with all of the debt freedom stuff, where we deal with your credit, we deal with the whole gamut. We're gonna show you how to get your credit right. We're gonna show you how to rebuild, how to build credit, how to get your credit score up. We're gonna teach you from start to finish. And here's the other thing you get. You also get the fact that I'm gonna teach you the secret to paying the student loans off.
Okay, and this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I am going to do. I want to find. Somebody said, "What's the code?" There's no code. Just get the $399 one, and you get the code from anybody in the next one. What I want to do, I want my seniors. He said 24 hours, Tony Martin. So you got 24 hours by this time tomorrow. 24 hours.
Yes, right.
I want. One, four.
The code is going to be Larry Reid.
Okay, the code is going to be Larry. Okay, all right. So this is what I want. I want to find. Somebody said I need help with that part, but I want to help my seniors because I know some of them are on fixed income. So I need 3 of my seniors to email me. Now, how do I do this, Apostle? Do I just do? Will I just tell you their names and send you the money, or do I need to send them the money for them to go there and do it? Which one?
I'll tell you, I'm gonna go better. I'm gonna do better than that. You said 3. I'm gonna say 5 seniors, and whichever 5 seniors you pick, I'm gonna let them come free.
Oh! Okay. All right. So 5 seniors. Somebody said, "What's the age for seniors?" Those of you that some of you, I know your name, and you're on fixed income. I'm talking about those that are up in there. If you're on fixed income, I want you to email this at admin@LarryReedLive.com. Okay, 5 seniors. Okay, and I'm gonna send your name over to Apostle Howard, and he's gonna put you. There you go, anointed lady T. Like you. Email me, admin@LarryReedLive.com. See, Deborah Green, you're on SSI like you. So we already got 2. So y'all email me. So we got 3 more slots. Guys, I'm sending them 2 names. Somebody said the disabled community. Are you disabled? That means you're on disability. Okay, so email me your name over. I'm going to give them to Apostle Howard, and his team going to contact you and get you to the program. And this is what I want to use the code Larry Reid. Let me type that in there. Y'all got to get this. Use code Larry Reid. I'm going to put that up there so people can see it. Okay.
Larry Reid is going to be one word, Larry.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I did that wrong, Lord.
This is one word, Larry Reid.
Power.com using the word free. I'm gonna spell my own name wrong. I had the word to add.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's to get you the discount. Those of you that got the $3.99, go in there and make that invest into your future. So Larry, nah, make he sign me up because I paid before the code. Okay, just email them. If they pay before the code, can they email? Can they email you and be grandfathered in?
What did they pay? What did they? You mean was it a senior?
No, it wasn't a senior. No. It's about someone who paid the $3.99 for one class. But you said everybody's getting the whole thing for $3.99.
That's correct. So
okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the $3.99 and do the whole for your now that's for Patreon persons. So don't go start telling people
no
that's only for those persons who are in here tonight.
There's 781 people watching privately.
Right.
So
yeah,
we'll be able to know if you feel funny about somebody. You just give me their email address. I'll be able to run it through my system, tell you if they're patron or not.
Yeah, because that's only for your Patreon persons.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
That's our gift to you and to them on the night.
Great. So make sure you email me. We're looking for 5 that we're going to give to free seniors. 5 we're going to give to free that Apostle Howard is doing. So make sure that you send me email at admin@larrylive.com. I need your name, your email address, and your phone number. Send that to me. Somebody asked, where do you enter the code for the $3.99? It's on the site.
At the checkout. When you go to the checkout, you put Larry Reid in there.
Okay, it's in the checkout. You'll be able to do it. Okay. See, I'm a senior on a fixed income. You're who I'm looking for to send this over. Okay, somebody's on SSI. So I'm looking for you. Okay, so 5 Apostle Amos is going to send through. I ain't got much money as he got, but let me see. I'm gonna do 3 in addition. I'm gonna pay for. So, send me your name. I want all the seniors. Send me your name to make sure you get through that. Okay. Now, let me tell you this. I'm gonna say this to Pastor Howard. Thank you, because you're running a business and you have employees. So I know that your prices are set already at a place that is probably much less than what their value is, and then for you to discount that for us, and you still got all this you got to run, because people will think, oh, he's debt free, he's a millionaire, but okay, it take $1 million a month to run this business. A lot of people don't even know how that go. So I understand it. And I am clear on it, because people say, oh, a lot of people don't have the 144. I'm like, the 144 is a discount. You know what? You can be 144 for a year information. So I understand it. And thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that.
Man, I am, it's a joy. It's a joy to be able to assist and help persons. When I got this revelation, Larry, it changed my life at such a place that, words can't even express the joy and that I have, in the peace of mind, just knowing that the power of debt freedom, man, and what it means to walk in and live a life of debt freedom. When they get an understanding of how to manage money, how to get out of debt, it's so empowering. It's so empowering. The Bible says money answers all things. And so many times we just don't have a clue just how powerful our dollar is and how to manage it. And so it's going to be exciting. I guarantee the people this, they will say without a doubt that they got way more bang for their buck than with what we're going to teach and share with you. It's going to be life changing.
I'm sure of that. Can you, right before you go, can you tell us what's in the 4 parts?
Yes. First of all, I told you we'll deal with the fact that how did I get here? We'll start off talking about how did I get here. We'll spend some time really helping people begin to identify again those areas of triggers in their life and things that has caused them to possibly mismanage the money that they mismanage. And then we'll move to what we call budgeting. It's amazing. People don't really know how to budget. How do you do a budget? And what does it mean to reconcile a checkbook? We teach you simple math, simple principles about reconciling your checkbook. Right now, Larry, you're gonna think this is crazy. I'm gonna tell you this, and you're not gonna believe it. But do you know? Up until last month, I never used a debit card.
Whoa!
And the only reason I got the debit card was to do the Taruma, because I had to have a debit card in order to do the Taruma and so forth. And so I don't use a debit card.
Wow.
I've never used a debit card.
And is there some strategy around that for you?
Oh, without a doubt. Well, one is if you can't see it, then you tend to abuse or misuse it.
Okay.
And so many people who are using debit cards, they're using debit cards, but most of them if they reconcile, most people don't even reconcile they don't even have a check register. Most people don't even know what a check register is. But if they did, they round up or round down. They never put the actual. Most people don't keep up with the little slips that they get, so they never have an accurate account of their money. And if you haven't, if you don't manage your money properly, then you'll never manage big money.
I know how important that is, and I understand the strategy behind that. Somebody said very disappointing that this costs so much. So exactly whom are you really trying to help? Let's speak to that. I like those kind of comments because I understand where that's at.
Yeah, well, $100 is a lot of money if you don't have it.
Yeah.
But have you ever considered why you don't have it?
Yeah.
And instead of looking at the cost of what it costs, what you should do is look at what it's going to cost you if you don't do it, because it's already costing you more than you want to pay. Mm-hmm. And so a lot of times, and I get it because I've been there,
Too.
But I tell people this: success never goes on sale. Success never goes on sale. And so it's like the class that we're in, that coaching class, you know what it costs. So,
but what it has yielded me. If I knew it was going to yield me that, I would have went and took out a loan. When he first mentioned it, I would have went and took out a loan to declare.
Oh yeah. Because it took me 2 years. I mean, 2 years. I vetted it for 2 years. I was like, that's man. And listen, and I thought we had a pretty good relationship, but I found out that had nothing to do with that. It didn't go on sale.
No,
and I understood. Guess what though? The value, you can't put a price on the value of what we've been able to get. It's been priceless. And what I found is people do what they want to do. Here's what I would tell you. It's like this. If your refrigerator goes out today, if your refrigerator goes out in your house today, by Saturday, you're going to have another refrigerator.
Yeah.
It's amazing how we find money to do what we want to do. So we just got to make sure we learn how to invest in things that are going to profit us at a different place.
It's a brain work. It's a brain and mind work. It's a mind and brain work, because I know it. I mean, and because it hasn't been long ago, and I always keep different types of people around me. I understand that 100%. Although I do discern that this person is on some other board, but just for those who actually deal with those thoughts, because I wasn't on no board, but the thought crossed my mind. I'm like, God, I can't afford that. But if I need it so bad, why don't they just make it affordable where I can get it? See, now I understand that because I have to come up to the level of consciousness that sees this value for what it is and understands and discern what it is going to give to me, and then make a decision within myself that I am going to take away from my play money. I'm going to change my value system, and I'm going to put the value on this. And that's what I did in that moment, because I vowed and pledged that I was going to take that course that me and you are in. And I did not have the money. I wasn't bringing that amount of money in a month. I wasn't bringing that amount of money in 3 months. So when I made that decision, I deserved it. And I'm so glad Spirit somehow or another, I don't know what my desire, something in me understood it in the way that I should have. And it triggered me to say, I'm getting this. I am doing it. And there were other people that I know who made that pledge with me who still ain't fulfilled that pledge. Things didn't open up for them to go. So we're all at different levels and we're all in different postures. And that's why I love this community, because I'm able to share whatever I learn, what I experience, and somebody's going to catch this, and it's going to change somebody's life and somebody's thinking, and then they're going to do what I'm doing, and they're going to go and change somebody's thinking and somebody's expectation and value system and the way they believe, act, and behave. So I thank you, Apostle, for coming here and sharing, and this is just the beginning, and this really lays the foundation. Everybody who's going to get the $399 program, they have just been supernaturally discount by God from $1,200 down to $399 for 4 parts. You're going to be able to be at the level of the conversation that we're going to be having from here on out when Apostle Howard come here. It really lays the foundation. Get out of debt, get those secrets for student loans, and get everything set up. Go through those courses, work those classes, so that you can be fit for the future that you've been praying and asking God for. Now, before you leave, when we had a little interference, you were saying something about the 8s. We've been up under the 8s here. We missed that entire section. What were you about to say?
Wow, I was saying, you were so prophetically right on it, and I hadn't really been following you. But then when you and I talked, you were saying something about the 8s, and I began to share with you that we were, excuse me, in a space of time. We're in 5781. This is a year 5781 on the Lord's calendar, 5781. And for us, this is how we in our world, this is how we able to hear and see what the heavens are saying in a particular season and space of time. And right now we're in the decade of the 80s, and of course we know 80. For this decade is the decade of the open mouth. This is the year of the decade of the open mouth, and 81. So, I've been dealing with 8s and 9s. And so, since the Day of Atonement, we've been sowing $99 every day.
Wait. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me tell you this, Apostle Howard. You got to tell me the significance of that 9. Okay, we came into November. Okay, well, this is a moment now, all right? I was looking for this. I said, we ain't had one of these yet. I came into November. I went away to Louisiana, and I ended up meeting somebody I've been talking to online. Just a preacher, but I was going to meet while I was there. I want to go somewhere slow and then have a lot of COVID. And I had planned to go to stay in the hotel and meet them, go out, maybe sit down, talk with them, and then go somewhere, go back to the hotel and go back home. But while I was there, it was the next, because then I came back home. The lights went out here because of the hurricane. I went to a hotel, then they came back home, but I stayed at the hotel another day. One of them days, I woke up and my whole ceiling was filled up with 9s. I mean, there's the number 9. The whole ceiling was filled up with 9s. And it made me begin to read and go through Google. And I found out that November, and said, October has been October since for 42 years I've been alive. I never seen the 8 in the word October. And although it was right there in my face, what was because I was in them 8s, I was discerning wherever 8 was. And here I came up into the November and found out that was the 9th month in the Roman calendar. And then I looked into the word, and the word means 9. So it's the ninth month. And so the first 9, and I found about the novena, the lighting of the candles, the 9 days of prayer. That's an original Christian faith, you know. And I'm reading through that, and then God begins to tell me what to do and what to tell them on the prayer line. So this past Sunday, since it was in the 9th month and it fell on the 8th, I combined the 8s and the 9s. We sold $88.99. And the Sunday before that, so we've been in November, the first that it fell on the first, we done $9.99 and $99.99. That was our seed the week before last. So you have got to tell me, I got the 8s, decade of the mouth, 5, 7, 81. It's the decade of the 8s. So we're in this 8. But you're talking about the 9. Please tell me about the 9s, and I'm gonna try my best not to holler, because this is so prophetic, and we have not had this conversation.
Well, Larry, let me just tell you how prophetic it is. So 5781, 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 is the number for fruitfulness. We're in a year of fruitfulness. So now it's amazing because all of the tremors and everything in the financial arena now is saying that everything is slowing down. But in the heavens, things are speeding up. We are in a time of acceleration. This is supposed to be this is going to be the year of fruitfulness. 9 is a number for fruitful. And so what the Lord instructed us is we started again giving to with the digits of 9, starting on the like I said, the Day of Atonement. And we've been giving now what we call daily bread. We call it daily bread. Some give $9, some give $1.99, some give $19.99. My wife and I, in addition to our regular giving, our tithes and our offering and our to Room 1 first fruits, we made a commitment to give $99 every day, because it is a reminder of our fruitfulness in this year, that this will be the most fruitful year. We're in the 6th year of the 7-year cycle. You know, God deals in 7 cycles of 7.
Yeah.
Every 7 years, there's a complete cycle. We're in the 6th year of the 7-year cycle. In the 6th year, Larry, God says in the 6th year, he will make you fruitful enough that you will live off the fruit for 3 years. So we're in a season and time where we're about to experience the fruitfulness of God in ways that we haven't experienced in a while. And that's why it's important for those of you who are in Patreon to adhere to what Larry is saying as it relates to the 88. I think you said 88.99.
That's what we've done that this past Sunday. Hold on, man. And then I got a word. This past Sunday we done. Some of us done it again yesterday, because that was the 11/11/2020. All of that came to the 8, and it's been the 9th month. So we've done another 80. We done 88.99 yesterday. Yeah, but you know, because this is how my stuff work. You know, you got how your stuff work. Bishop got how his work, and the Carlton got how his work. All y'all different kind of prophets. I see, and my God, I give you praise. I'm led by sight, and I've always been like that. Even when I'm on the show and I'm cutting all the way up, and I know it's hard to believe, and sometimes I see my jokes, you know, and it just come to me and it come out of my mouth, and then I have to write it down, so because that was really funny, you know. I said, let me use that again later on, or I may made up a word on the spot through inspiration. And the other time I see it, you know, and I had to write it down afterwards, you know. I said, I can use this joke later on. I'm using some in the play I got to do this Saturday, you know. But I get up on inspiration and I have sight. I am so thankful to the Lord that He has touched these eyes, because I didn't have the science to know 5781. I didn't have the science to know the power of the 8 because it is the beginning after the lower 7 cycle. But I've even said that without knowing the science. Some stuff I remember Bishop came to me and 'cause Bishop, he's my mentor, but he'll come to me for the word of the Lord. And I remember he didn't know what to do concerning something. I told him and opened up this entire world that Hezekiah don't know he blessed because of prophecy Bishop followed that blessed the man that wrote his hit, put him in position for him to be honored with something. But it was all off a prophetic word. But I just saw it. And I'm just so thankful to the Lord that not having the knowledge and the know-how, but just following the Spirit and being led of the Lord, you still end up where you need to end up. That's what I want to say to this person, right? That was in here that I saw in the chat, that if your intention and your desire is to be what God will call you to be, somehow or another you're gonna show up and end up where you need to be, and you will be able to digest this information. And even some of the things we're saying here that's not costing you nothing, that you already paid for to be here for 144. If you can take this stuff and get on Google and discipline yourself by what we have said concerning debt and 7 years, that information is out there somewhere, and you can begin to apply, and you'll still end up in the same place that somebody else may have been able to pay $3.99 to get. I want to thank you, Apostle Howard. I want to thank you for this here. Did you got something else to say about that 9?
Well, I got a lot to say about the 9, but probably time don't permit. But I can just say this: you're going to continue to see 9s this whole year. You're going to see them they're going to be. It's a reminder of how fruitful you're going to be in this year. And so, you're just going to start seeing things happen. It's been amazing. I had. I say, how do I have to say this? I've just had some supernatural things happen since the Lord gave us a revelation about the 9s in this year of fruitfulness. Mm-hmm. And so the people there that are on your that's Patreons, I just want to encourage them to adhere to what you're telling them, because it's important for them to understand that $88.99 is what you said. Mm-hmm. If they didn't have an opportunity to sow it, if I was them, I would sow it tonight. Do that now. I really, and I don't want to go against what you said, but I'm telling you, Larry, I believe there's something on the $99. God really pressed in because I'm going to tell you why 99. It's the year of the double portion. This is also the year of the double portion. Mm. And so $99, and we're doing this daily. We've committed to do this for 365 days.
Wow. You made mention in the class about the daily bread. And I told them this, and I told you, I'm going to tell y'all when I do it, because I can't hold it no way. Well, I can, but some what they say. I'm going to go to that daily bread, and I think I'm going to do it in the 8th. But this nine that's hitting me, the Spirit keep bringing to me as well. But I'm going to go to that, and I may start with just $8.88 or $18.20. I don't know. But I remember one time in one of these prayer sessions, because we have them on Sundays, and one of these prayer sessions, I mentioned, I can't remember what week it was. I said, every time if you have prayer this week, and you come out of the presence of God, make sure you sow. Because a lot of people, they from different churches, and they don't just give to MBN Network. And I remember I was doing that week, and there was something to that thing that was so spiritually fulfilling and confirming, and it felt like I aligned with something I was out of joint with. That daily bread thing. You and your wife are doing it now, but you can believe that is something that I'm going to be doing really soon. Apostle Howard, I want you to hear me. Thank you so much for the discount. Listen, sign up $3.99 package and use the Larry Reid as a code, no spaces. And you're going to get all 4 for $3.99. That's typically $1,200. And do not go telling a whole lot of people. This is just for those of you that are here. Now, when you do it, some of you say you didn't see the place for the code when you're on the way checkout. But for those of you that do, put Larry Reid in there. He'll know. But all of you guys that come and put in a memo if it's somewhere in there and tell them I'm a patron, so they know that you get all 4 parts for $3.99. We're over time. We got to go. Thank you so much, Apostle Howard.
No, thank you, Larry. I really appreciate you having me on. I'm looking forward to just being able to bring this kind of wealth of revelation to your community, man. It's going to absolutely positively be life-changing for the people. And I'm excited about those. I can't wait for you to join me in the wealth building seminar where we're going to teach you how to get out of debt, build your wealth. It's going to be exciting. You're going to have so much fun. Y'all got me to do. My team is looking at me sideways, but it's all good. That's why I pay to be the boss, I guess, sometimes. I've got to figure out how to do it now, Larry, because I've got to figure out how to do it. I mean, we'll figure out. We're gonna do. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
It'll work out. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Chat to you later, Apostle.
All right. Thank you so much for having me. Blessings on you tonight.
All right. All right. You guys make sure that you go and get that, please. Get out of debt. And any other information that he got in there, get that information. He is in the business coaching class with us. And you guys, I would not allow someone to come here that I felt as though did not have an offer that would help you guys. That's why I had Dr. Jill here. And I'm actually going to be having what is Dr. Admiral. I'm actually going to have, this is what I'm going to try. I'm going to try this. I want to have, since both of them been on once, I want to have both of them side by side with me, and we just have a conversation concerning this pandemic because it's about to get really bad. What y'all think about that? You know, but I don't know how some of y'all women is sometimes. Though. Sometimes y'all women don't like to get along. So I'm going to try. I'm going to ask both of them, can y'all come into the Patreon together? I need for y'all to try to come here together. All right, you say everybody's saying yes, 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 yes. That's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna try to have them both in here, and we're gonna do it on Zoom. Let me see here. Probably that one we can't do on Zoom because it's gonna be more than 1,000 people. We could have done this on Zoom. It didn't get up to about 800 people. Let me figure that out. Can y'all give me some time to figure that out? And I'm going to see if both of them will come on. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to see if both of them will come on. And we have that conversation about that. November the 19th here in Patreon. Don't y'all share this link, this YouTube link with nobody neither. Here in Philadelphia, got over 1 million cases. So they're up there with Texas now. What in the world is happening? Somebody said, I just heard the very end. Listen. Go back and watch this. You got enough. If you don't have the $3.99 or you don't want to give the $3.99 or for one reason or another, there was enough said in this that you can take this, scour Google and YouTube and discipline yourself and be determined, and you can extract out of this so much. Yeah, it's getting bad, but won't be able to go nowhere soon. Is Lisa in there? Or Shamako? Yes, Tony asked that class. His classes, he said you can go back to him. Okay, is Lisa in here? Or Shamako? Marco, I'm about to send you a link. I want you to share something with them before we leave. Okay, Marco, I just sent you a link. I was banned for COVID too. Oh, Vegas is back on lockdown. Jesus, lamb. Is Shamako here? Shamako is? Okay, Marco, I just text you a link. Can you click that? Ooh. Okay, P.S. You said I'm a patron. I have not been able to get into other videos. I have emailed you all with no answer. Download the Dropbox link and see if it works. If it does not work, I don't know what that is, baby. Maybe you need to get a free Dropbox account and then download it. Now, one of the things we're going to be doing from now on, whether it's Zoom or whatever, that the video afterwards, we're going to be uploading it to YouTube so that you can go back and watch it. Because we're finding out that a lot of people are having some issues with the Dropbox link. Shamako.
Yeah.
Can you share with them how it was for you getting out of debt and the credit cards and that situation and where you are now?
Well, like you said earlier, since you credit card debt was, I didn't look at it as credit card debt until after I got out of it. I saw it as a ram in the bush, or what is it? Plan B. Like when I run out of money, hey, I use my credit card. And I realized that it was really just robbing me of my future. When you said that, it really hit me. I said, dog, I'm really robbing my future, because my future, I want to be debt free, and I'm not going to be debt free putting money and stuff on my credit card. When I run out of money, and being a single parent, it can be difficult. And I'm like, well, and I need clothes for my son, I'm going to use my credit card versus use my cash. And it was just something. When you came and you said, Michael, we need to turn these cards up, I really felt like I was giving my life away. I was literally like, what? And after I turned my last card up, I still had the debt, but I was turning my cards up because I knew I wasn't using them more. But I'm like, oh, I was literally in tears. I'm like, what in the world am I going to do if I run into a snare? And I just had to, and
did you run into a?
Actually, I don't think I ran into a snare.
Right.
And no, I don't think I ran into a snare. I think sometimes having credit card debt allow you to be more free in spending.
They having credit cards, man.
Yeah, you have a lot of credit cards. It causes you to be free in spending because you allow them too much. And instead of me saying, look, I ain't got no more credit cards no more, let me just hold my money. Let me plan and budget more, plan and budget better to where I don't run into a snare. And I began to do that. And when I paid my last credit card off, I was in tears again because I could not believe I was out of debt. It will kill you. I remember so many times my credit card debt was almost more than my rent and car payment.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many credit cards do you have?
Oh, sorry.
No.
Okay.
You gotta,
the first time, and this is the thing. The first time I had credit card debt, the first time I filed bankruptcy, well, I only filed bankruptcy once. I had 26 credit cards, in which I was never late on none of my credit cards. To the point, the man told me, he said, Mr. Bryant, it's really hard for you to file bankruptcy because you're current on all your credit cards. So I really had to go and not pay on my credit cards for a couple of months because I make my payments on time every time. So I filed bankruptcy then, and once again I got back up to like 15 credit cards. I did. And in the name of reestablishing credit, that was my excuse. I'm gonna reestablish my credit. So I'm gonna get this credit card here. I'm gonna get this credit card there, and I said I'm gonna stop at 5. 5 end up being 10 more on top of the 5. So
Oh, I love to hear that. I had 17 cars in debt on all of them. Now I only owe on 3 thanks to the financial wellness plan.
that's what's up.
Thank you, Jesus! Thank you, Jesus! Oh my God, I love to hear that.
Yeah. So it took that one time. I thought the bankruptcy was going to be my eye opener, but it wasn't. It was the fact that I was really killing myself and stressing the second time. So it didn't take bankruptcy this time. And being that it's been almost a year now, I'm getting those credit cards back because they expire. And you know where they are?
Where?
They're in my safe.
Oh,
I have enough discipline now not to use them and not have to cut them up.
I'm gonna tell you, and see, this is why I asked the people to sign up to $3.99, because I know going through that course, if it's done right, I haven't went through the course, but I'm just trusting my instinct on this. And if I'm wrong, I would nice to come back and say, so sorry, but because when you start having to deal with money, it starts with, for most of us, with giving, because most of us go to church. And then when it starts to maybe the room or the financial wellness plan, like, okay, this is pretty good. But you can be at that level and still have some money issues that you have not unearthed, because it be tied to who you are, your fears, your wants, your desires, your addictions. And it is a soul work when it comes to start dealing with your money. That thing is a soul work. And bankruptcy or whatever it may be, some financial tool, doesn't stop the illness or whatever's in pain or whatever's out of kilter, And so I'm really wanting people to sign up for that, because when he mentioned about those triggers, what triggers you, all of that stuff determines how you handle your money.
That's the truth. I'm gonna tell you, I'll be broke. I'll be dead broke, but felt bad. And I said, I'm not feeling good today. Death of my family, I'm depressed. I'm going to buy a shirt. With no money, I'm going to buy some sneakers. I'm going to pull out my credit card. I'm going to Macy's. I'm going to Express. I'm going to Nike. I'm going to make myself feel better. And now those are I know my triggers. And he was right when he said that. I said, yeah, that's my trigger. I'm not doing right, and I'm not feeling good. I'm going to buy me something.
Yeah. Somebody asked about the financial wellness plan. Okay. Are you on the financial? Are you on? Okay. Now financial. Okay. I can tag it. Let me just explain it right quickly for those of you that may be new patrons. It's called My Financial Wellness Plan because it's basically how I deal with my money. And it was transformative for me, and it changed me. And I just decided to share it with y'all. So this is what it is. Every time I receive any income at all, Marco, are you on My Financial Wellness Plan?
Yes.
Anytime I receive any money at all, the first thing I do is I give 2.5% of it. And I know it sounds like it's no money, but it's the most important part of the financial wellness plan. How many of you have felt like it's the most important part of the financial wellness plan and didn't know why? It's the smallest part, and it's less than what you give to the poor.
Well,
but it is the most important.
I'll do that first. I'll do that first.
If you do it first, it's the most important. And even if I can't hear it get to the tithe and all the other stuff, I go ahead and do that first, because it is the most important, to where you honor the person that God has brought into your life, that has connected you to your future, and really is the mainstay for you spiritually. You, your family, your household, and it's your super, and they're really like a spiritual supervisor to you. They're the chief inspirer in your life, and they're worthy of it. See, you can't send your teruma to somebody that is not a priest. You can't send your teruma to somebody who's not a prophet. So I send 2.5% to Bernard Jordan. That's who my supervising priest is. Then I send it to my tithe to my church. So that's supervising priest is 2.5%, basically $25 every $1,000 you get. And then tithe is 10%. Then after we do that, we do a 10% tithe to ourselves. 3 separate accounts. 3.3% goes to the poor and stranger account. 3.3% goes to your retirement. 3.3% goes to your spiritual pilgrimages. So how does that translate to 2020 language? Retirement is basically your future. You probably already got a 501k plan that your company that you're working for is probably matching, and you have it in a or in an IRA account, a Roth IRA account. You may have that over there. However, this is separate from that. This is something you're lord over, and that's great. You got that over there. Then your spiritual pilgrimage. Now, you're supposed to go to Israel. How many every quarter? Ain't none of us going no darn Israel. But what you can do, you can take rest and sabbaticals. I will always use that for those times of the year because, and if you're a partner with Jordan, you meet him 2 times a year. So I will use out of that count to go travel and do that. Some kind of R&R, rest and relaxation, some kind of spiritual, but you can sometimes use that account for other things that actually advance you spiritually, mentally, financially. Like somebody I instructed the other day to take that portion and get a Mac computer, the brand new ones, because they need it for their business. And they'll say, okay, I didn't know I could do that. It's okay, well, that's why you got a supervisor, priest, or prophet, to ask questions, get you some guidance. And so that's the financial wellness plan. It's basically the teruma, the tithe, and then 3 savings accounts. And that poor and stranger account, you can use it to give to people you do not know, whether that is your door dasher, the person that waits on you at the restaurant you ain't got no business being at without a face shield. It can be, whatever it may be, poor and stranger. Give, address, cash app. Oh, for the teruma. Oh, that's the key thing about the teruma, because I had to help somebody that they were sending their teruma to the church, to the ministry. And I said, baby, that goes over there. Once you send over there, I don't bother it. And she said, oh, can you refund it out of, and we refunded out of MBN Network so she can send it to where it needed to go. So, Elfrida or Kendall, can y'all post that in there? My personal stuff. Oh, somebody said they done Dave Ramsey, and her and her ex-husband's credit score went to 850. That's great. That's superb. That is great. That's superb. But isn't it great we can learn this from a Black person? Someone said, what is a teruma? It's spelled teruma or tarum. Oh, I ain't even typing. Teruma. These are the different ways that you can spell it. But what you need to do so you can find out, go type into your app store Tarumah, Tarumah, and you'll see it come up from Zoe Ministry. When you download it, in the back of that is a book that explains the Tarumah. So that's a free download, and it's also a book. You can read on it and find out what the Tarumah is. Okay, you can send to me Cash App Larry Reid or at I am Larry D. Reid or Venmo or Zelle is I am Larry D. Reid at Gmail. And probably none of that gonna come through, right? For. Okay, was there anything that he said that you want to highlight? You thought was good?
I should have my no. I mean, he said a lot of things that was good, but I can't think right now.
Oh, let me see if I can send this to Lisa. And she wants to say she's sending me something for the children.
Oh,
Christmas.
you know, let me tell you this.
What the man said. What's that, Margo?
He did say something that I thought was old school, but I like it. But I'd rather use checks anyway than debit card. Cause I see where he came from. Because a lot of times you swipe your cards and you forget what you swipe because you don't see it. When you write a check, it's like it's an easy trace, and it helps you. But I think it's easy to manage better with checks. But I quit using checks a long time ago because somebody told me I was too old. But
You
too
are
old school.
that's I understand why you hear me when I say to what he said. I said understand why you done that, but that's for him. But you can swipe a debit card and still keep a register.
That's true.
You can swipe a debit card. You need a debit card to operate in this here world.
I just couldn't believe that he used cash or check every time.
Look at him, Marco, and tell that he's old school. He look young in the face, but he Bishop age. He might be older than Bishop. I'm not sure though. Yeah, you tell he old school. Lisa, your camera ain't right. I'm about to bring you in, but your face ain't showing. Okay. All right, there you go. I hate when folk be on camera like Twinkie.
I'll be like that on purpose because I'm not together yet.
Ain't nothing wrong with you.
I want to look right.
Can you fix your camera, please?
I am. Let me put my baseball cap on.
This ain't nothing wrong with you.
Okay.
Now that look a mess.
How?
Because your hair sticking on the side of it, puffed up. Ain't nothing wrong with your hair.
What do you want, Reid?
Did you just say what did I want?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes. I was working on your stuff. What is it? What's happening?
Did you hear what they said about Christmas?
I didn't hear that on purpose.
Was you listening?
What are you talking about?
Was you listening?
To what?
What the man said about Christmas, not buying Christmas
Reid,
presents.
I was not. My thing is messed up.
Oh, that's right. You ain't see the link.
What he say?
He said
They had Christmas for 14 years.
they had a Christmas present for 14 years. Basically taking the money, getting out of there, and doing other things that can yield wealth.
That was my face, Lisa.
You said do what now?
To yield wealth and to say I'm not waste a lot of money and stuff.
I'm not gonna
waste a lot of money.
I'm not gonna say
practice.
I'm not gonna kill what he said on that aspect, but if I can be honest, I think that sometimes people go too far. But for the gifts I get, I'm not. Christmas that's the highlight of my year. To me, that's almost better than my birthday. I love Christmas, so there's no way.
Well, he said what they do, they put more attention on the birthdays versus Christmas because Christmas is a hoax and a gimmick to get money out of the black community.
But if that one family
cry.
If that one family don't give this, there's still gonna be Christmas from black folks.
Are you trying to say you about to take Christmas?
Larry, you on your own in this one, bro. Yes, that's what you're saying.
What do you mean?
I'm just saying, I understand what he's saying. I didn't say what I'm gonna do with it, but I understand what he's saying.
But listen, Larry. Once again, be careful what I say. I don't want to kill what somebody said, but it's different when you taking life savings and you maxing your credit cards out for Christmas. That's one day. That's not what most people do. I hope it's not. I don't see anything wrong with you celebrating Christmas if you are managing your money. You set aside a certain amount to get certain people, and you're not going to debt. I don't see why it's a big deal.
I understand. I agree with what you're saying, but I'm just saying, but somebody listening, maybe they need to embrace that because they're doing too much on Christmas. Some people on
I
Christmas they
agree.
lose their mind.
I
I've
agree
seen
with that.
people get in all kinds of debt for Christmas because of what they think Christmas they have to do for Christmas and be in debt all year.
Mhm.
I don't do that.
My mama
I
name is
don't do
Mary
that.
Bryant, and
But
that's one thing she don't do, and I have that spirit.
I
You
don't.
have what spirit, my friend?
I don't go overboard with Christmas. I set my limit, and that's it.
No, you do that
And
for
I
Christmas.
shop throughout the year for Christmas. I don't wait till the last minute. I'm
So what
almost
if you
done
don't
Christmas
set
shopping.
limit for Christmas?
Say
That's
what?
something you said you was gonna get them,
Oh,
What
but
you
you
say,
ain't
Larry?
gonna be able to find it. It's sold out.
What sold out?
I get that for them.
What sold out?
For all three, your son and the girls. The
Oh,
it was a PS
5.
5.
game.
Mm,
Yeah.
That's what's killing our kids now.
yeah, it's
Maybe I'm gonna get them something else.
yeah.
That's the first thing we snatch when
You
they
know
get in
what?
trouble. Then we
You
add
know,
it to it.
you know what would be a good idea? Have they got chicken accounts?
Mine do. That's what he wants for
I mean,
Christmas
they
is
got
money.
cash out. Ain't that the same thing?
I got my checking account. They can get checking account.
Okay, maybe we do this. Like we just get them all a gift to put up on the tree. No, Christmas is too fun. We got to let them open gifts and holler and scream.
It is.
But maybe we can do something a little different.
I'm sick.
Why, Lisa?
I love Christmas. That is my favorite time
Listen,
of the
that's
year.
Absolutely.
that's what he said.
But you sound like it's gonna be skimpy. That is my most favorite time of the year. If it's gonna be skimpy, I don't want
He did sound like
Just leave it.
he's considering changing some things up.
it.
I mean,
When the apostle said that, I rolled my eyes and said, "He better be glad I'm not on Zoom." They were almost in my face. Shoot.
Mm.
no, we can't do that to the kids. They'll be disappointed because we have always made Christmas big.
Christmas is like huge.
But we don't have to
Christmas
spend
and
a lot of
birthdays.
money.
That's it.
But we don't have to spend a lot of money, which we normally don't.
I don't.
I don't either.
I wait
We-
till I shop. I'm almost done. Really?
I usually just get them one thing.
Yeah, just one big thing. That's it.
Yeah. And we said that is gone.
Hmm.
Oh no, baby, it don't. I'm so glad you said that. Sherilyn, that don't belong at the end of my what's the name? How did I put an exclamation point in there? Oh Lord Jesus.
Oh wow. That's. Hmm. I mean, I don't know.
What, Lisa?
I'm depressed.
No, that's not.
You done took the hold on. You done took the port. Hold on.
You took me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And we can't even do ham this year for Christmas.
I've been in this. I don't go outside hardly. All the time I go is when I have to do errands, and that's it. I'm done.
I still may do some ham, yo. I ain't telling a lie. I still may
You
do some
do
ham for
what?
Christmas.
Mom used to do turkey ham. That's good.
This is good, but ain't nothing like that. That ham
Well,
with that pineapples and
But Michael, wouldn't be you can do ham for Christmas? It's just one day.
okay, great.
Do it taste like Aunt Gerald ham?
Oh, that's about Christmas. I'm talking about Thanksgiving, Larry. I'm talking about Thanksgiving.
I'd rather have it on. No, I usually like this that Christmas. Can you call Aunt Gerald and see if she can teach you how to make it?
You act like Aunt Gerald is the easiest person to talk
Your
to.
Aunt Gerald, that's not Aunt May.
She is now. She is real easy now.
I'm gonna call her. What's the number? Text me her number.
Okay.
You's a brave soldier.
Yeah. Call mama and tell mama what you want to do. Then she'll call her and prep her, and then you call.
And ask Aunt May how to make her strawberry cake.
I know how many ounce made some strawberry cake.
Then why haven't you made it?
I did.
When?
I made it last year. With Creisha and RJ and Rich and RJ and them came.
Is Josh in here?
Okay, so we're not having Christmas. We're just gonna eat.
We are.
This is what you talk about.
No, we gotta have Christmas anyway for the show because the cameras will be here. So that's for the show. They got to see all of our main things.
I was about to say, I was about to be depressed
By yourself.
because we can't.
Frida said the glazed turkey at honey. Oh, the glazed turkey. Let me tell you, can't nobody do no turkey for Thanksgiving better than Shamako Brown.
Oh no, he's good. Turkey. Turkey's good.
It's fried turkey and it's regular gravy one.
I like fried turkey. Yes, indeedy. Yep. But anyway, yeah,
Kendall, what did you think about what he said?
Well, I thought it was good. A lot of stuff I didn't know. Because I grew up poor too, so I've seen how poor my parents were, how they made poor decisions and all of that too. And my parents filed multiple bankruptcies.
What you mean multiple, Nancy?
A lot. They filed out. If I can remember right, it was at least 4 times. Yes.
Your face is hilarious.
I did nothing. What I did?
You sit straight up.
Nancy, they all right with you telling that 4 times?
That's a lot of times. That's a typical year.
My parents never filed bankruptcy.
Are they old enough for 4 times? What you can do it every 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
So when they go shopping and they say, "Well, it's about time to do bankruptcy, let's go ahead and get everything."
Well, no. See, there was times where we didn't have a Christmas at all.
Oh no.
Yeah, we grew up. I remember distinctly there was at least 2 Christmases that I remember really good that we didn't have a Christmas at all because they couldn't afford to get us anything.
Did you have a Christmas tree?
We had a little small Christmas tree, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it just sounds so bad when you said we grew up poor. We didn't even have.
Oh, you are crazy.
Pat, she made sure.
We grew up
Listen,
poor.
I didn't know until my latter years that my mom would put our Christmas gifts on layaway around July and August.
Oh my God. We grew up poor. Didn't have no Christmas tree.
Man, leave Kendall alone.
Get your laugh in.
That's
my
they
speech.
filed multiple bankruptcies. I believe.
It ain't okay now. Okay, it ain't that. It ain't that funny now.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait.
It ain't that funny now.
Reid, that ain't funny.
It is
You
not that funny.
You filed multiple bankruptcies.
Reid.
You have no sense.
None.
Ha ha ha.
Lisa, you just funny. You sat straight up.
What I did? I didn't do nothing.
You did. You look right like
You just be watching my every move. I did
you
not
ain't got no
Why
sense.
did you say it like that? It sounds so bad.
What? I mean, because it was bad. It was bad. I grew up really poor. I have a whole lot of stories I can tell, but it would take me all day, literally.
You got that right. You all day.
Wow.
You say they found multiple bankruptcies. Ow! Let me just let that be, because I can't. Ooh,
Reed, please.
I was blessed. You ministered to me tonight.
It
Oh,
sounds like I should have heard it, that I'm gonna have to watch the replay.
oh my God.
Look, when he said that about the Christmas, I said, Reed can come up with it he want to. I'm going to my part right on to my family house.
Mm. Down there with the COVID, where you going?
I ain't
But
going
my-
home now.
But
That's-
Marco, you had 26 credit cards.
Kendall,
what?
I had 26 credit cards
Marco,
before I filed bankruptcy. And I knew the dates.
26?
I knew the dates on everyone, and I was
every month
and I was never late.
twice.
Twice.
26.
Ooh, I only had 10,
Jesus Christ.
You
I
only
had
had
none.
culture.
and 10 is too much for me.
Oh my God, my face is hurting from laughing.
Oh
my
my
God.
Lord.
I must have been tickled because that's a whole different laugh coming out of me. I sound like Oprah.
26.
In that jail.
You guys, I did. I had this. I had
Till I knew about rock.
Were they all maxed off?
Yes. It'd
pretty
take you
much.
too long to
I
answer.
had a couple. I had a couple with like $100 on it, $50 on it. When I first moved from North Carolina, they all maxed out. I moved here without a job. I survived off my credit cards for like 2 months.
Oh.
Hmm.
Yeah, that move.
Yeah, for like 2 months.
I was blessed tonight. I was blessed with by what he said, and also by Kendall's testimony.
I need you to fix that cough.
No, you still coughing. What the heck?
The sinus draining. I'm swallowing snot right now.
You don't have no medicine for it?
I mean, I guess I could. The thing is, if I take that Allegra, I got to do something. I got to do that play.
You sure better
You're
let
gonna
me
be
go in there and cough on
coughing
no
in
plate.
that mic.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but maybe one day everybody will get to hear my poor story.
We're not interested. What we got?
I mean, Lamb, he
We
really
all were
going in
poor.
on it.
I just didn't know I was. Till
I was poor
moved
too.
out.
But were you so poor that you didn't have a septic tank and you had to dig a ditch?
Oh heck no.
Oh, no kidding.
That's
I want to hear about your story.
that's the poor. That's the poor I'm talking about.
Jeez.
We had no septic tank for 5 years straight, and me and my brother had to dig a hole. There's a 12-foot deep ditch in the ground, and we had to carry. I remember it's a yellow bucket that got full of sewage that we had to take by hand and go dump it.
And go what?
We had to go dump it.
Why?
So that poor. That
Y'all
poor.
should have just did like my grandma did. My grandma
And
did
I'm only
36
years old. So
How old were you when that was going on?
I was 14, 15. So it's yeah.
That was yesterday.
It was just 15, 16 years ago.
Jesus.
That's why you always so negative and don't see the good in everything, because you raised impoverished. But
Yes,
you also turn that into a praise. You driving a brand new car.
Yes. And I could never get a brand new car before because I had terrible credit.
So you want to be, you need to be
That's
praising
why he
him right
wants
now.
stuff fixed right then.
Yeah, that's why I'm so adamant about. That's why I'm so adamant about
Right
everything
then.
getting pushy.
And pushy.
Well,
Because
I
I ain't
couldn't
never,
go. I
I've never had anything nice ever. So this was, it's my first thing. So I kind of
Well,
cherish.
we
I
got to
kind of
have
treasure.
Christmas. We got Tiny Tim and I Miss.
I know. Oh my God.
We got to have Christmas.
Even Rita and them had an outhouse. Y'all just didn't make y'all one of them.
That's what I was saying. My grandma, my daddy's mama didn't have, she was poor, but she wanted to be poor.
Why?
It was like she didn't want no running. She heated up her water on the on the heater.
I've been over there.
She had a bucket. She peed in the bucket and pooped in the bucket.
She
and
did.
threw it outside. I could not.
Mm-hmm.
We also had to what do you call it? In so many words, bootleg electricity, where we had used a generator from my grandpa's brother's house, and it rigged it up to get electricity to our house.
The generator.
And so when his lights went out, our lights went out. And we also used his water line as well. So when the water line broke, we had to dig up the water line, put it back together, and all. It's terrible. It's terrible. But
At least
it was a horrible childhood experience.
Yeah.
That's what you said. So your grandma would poop and pee in a bucket and open the door and
She
throw it,
peed in one bucket and pooped in another.
and open the door and throw it out the door.
Yeah, when they get full, you have to throw it out.
So people that come in the
She
yard.
lived in the field, by a field. She threw it out in the field. You just don't throw it.
You
outside.
always
You have
said
to
that y'all was poor. But no, Vince used to say that. He'd tell his story. I said, y'all want a little bit more poor. But I believe y'all was poor.
The Peacocks won.
Poor.
Y'all.
Okay, what for what?
Oh, we had water.
Yeah, y'all was poor.
We had I
I
remember we first got a double wide trailer. I was so happy to finally live in something nice. But we had no water. We had no electricity.
So what y'all
And
did?
we had to get water from my grandpa's brother's house. Take it to the house, use a kerosene heater to warm it. And then we took sink baths with the hot water to bathe and stuff to go to school every morning. And then we would have to get the propane cookers, or use the kerosene heater to warm up our food. And then when we go to sleep, we would have black smut in our noses from where the kerosene heater was going at night. And so we would have to blow our noses really good, because we would blow out black soot out of our noses.
Oh, were you Nancy?
I was, during that time, I think I was 12, 13. So all of this was my teenage years. And I didn't come out of that bad spot until I was maybe 19. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. And it's hard to get that kerosene smell out of your clothes.
But see,
Yes.
That's, oh my God.
Why you were shouting all the time at church.
I don't know. It's when I tell you, it's bad. So I may seem like I go.
Like it's still happening. You need to let the folk know it's not treating you like that.
No. I'm far from that now, and my family is far from that now too. Which I think, because of the place I'm in now, I think I have something to do with my family transitioning out of that. But none of us are in that place now.
Question: What you mean by that? Were your family in when I met you? Y'all were still living like that?
No, we had just got into a 5-bedroom house at that time where all my family was living,
Okay.
but it was still some financial issues going on there. Nobody could keep any money. I couldn't keep money, and I was working and all that kind of stuff. Still had no money. It was just a whole bunch of poor still.
That's impoverished thinking.
Yeah.
But that makes sense after living in like that for all them years. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can be anything except for that.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I think that's, and I had this thing of want, and I want it. If you impoverished thinking, you always think of stuff. You like, I want this, I'm gonna get this, and I've always been like that.
Yeah. And poverty makes you be makes you be in a want. No, that was my YouTube pulled up one of our old praise breaks for some reason.
No, I haven't been, because when I got married, I never went back home. So that living that I had when I was living with my parents kind of escaped my memory until I had to go see my daddy when they was living in the trailer. I had to go see him. And I looked around. I said, what? I think it got worse because my mama was sick and she couldn't clean like she was supposed to. It was bad. It was like really bad. Infested with mice, and it was bad. And he's in there dying and all that. It was horrible. So that's why I don't have a desire to go back home ever. I'll visit, but I ain't staying longer than 48 hours. After that, I'm ready to go. So, but it was bad when I was growing up too. But it wasn't that bad though. Not like
it was bad. Like you said, living with rats, living with roaches, all that kind of stuff. I've been through it all.
I'm tired of your testimony. It's bringing me down.
Your daddy said we probably ain't gonna have no Christmas, girl.
Lisa, do not tell that child that. I ain't even say that. But Kendall, let's end on a good note. Look how far God.
Yes.
What the Lord.
Look how far I have came, and I'm happy about it. I have my own business, and I'm doing very well, and my family's doing well, thank God, and everybody's going up.
You see what 4:8 Glory 2 said? She said it seems like a curse. That's exactly what that was.
Yes, it was.
And that was revealed while we was on the fast one time. Yep.
Wow.
So I had to break it off for him.
Ken, I didn't know that about you. I would know.
Oh yeah. And this is just a little piece. This is not all of it.
You don't want to know the rest of it between you.
But I mean, because y'all are in my close circle, so I can tell y'all in a given day.
Just free to be me said, I have never known anyone to be really poor. She said DAMN. That was 34.
Right. In the United States. Oh.
Yes.
But like I said, my daddy's mama, she would find abandoned houses to live in.
Oh,
like the house that she lived in were abandoned houses. And I don't know why she liked living like that.
But get this, Lisa. Daddy was military.
What?
That's something we gotta talk about offline.
Oh.
No, we don't. We're gonna talk about it right here online. No, we don't. We gotta go. Let's do something else. Let's see if we can have a praise break. We have brought it all the way down. We nearby depressed, fooling up with you.
Well,
Um,
I'm not depressed.
well, I feel something.
It could.
Um,
I feel like it's helping somebody at least.
it's past helping me. It's bringing me down. Let's see if I can find a praise break. Let's see. Hallelujah, hallelujah. I ain't never done no share screen. What's that?
You share
No,
the screen, it'll show your screen.
let me see how that works. Share screen. Oh no, that ain't gonna work right. Anyway. All right. Well, the Lord bless each and every one. Here's a praise break. Kim, I see why you were shouting and that. You probably were happy to have on that shirt with a whole lot of different colors on it, and not just brown. Okay.
Shirt.
I
You
just
want
posted
Puri?
I want that poor. We was poor,
But
but
you
not
was.
like that. In fact, I can't even say we poor anymore. Someone said Larry get Kim to something very nice because the devil is a lie. What it 2 gold chains around his neck, brand new car, brand new MacBook. What? There ain't nothing to get him.
Someone asked me how did I break the curse. I had to leave home. I had to leave home and I had to join a group of people such as Reid, because I joined his ministry only because I heard the voice of God when I was in the building and said that this was my home and I needed to be under his leadership. And so I left home and I never came back except for the times that God allowed it me to come back, but I didn't stay there long because home was bondage and poverty for me and I was trying to break out of it. And so while I was with the Breakthrough Church at the time, I was getting the tools and stuff that I needed to get to break out of bondage and poverty. And fast forward, this is where I'm at today.
Well, I was therefore that church was not like your typical church. It was like a spiritual university. I mean, it wasn't like just coming to church. Yeah. I said, are all y'all in the same house? No, Kendall is my personal assistant. So me, Lisa, and Kendall are in the same house. Shamako is in his house. So I said, Kendall write a book.
I've always said I needed to write a book on that.
Oh, so your circle has ambition. You became ambitious. Now that's true. I saw that happen.
Yeah.
All right.
You ready for your play on Saturday?
Marco, we can't hear you.
Is he muted?
He's asleep.
He muted himself.
Marco's asleep.
He muted himself.
But he was asleep.
Hello?
Hit
Nope.
the mic.
Somebody said, Lisa, your skin is gorgeous.
Oh, really? Great.
I said, what does Nancy mean? In the country, no, we can't hear you now. I'm gonna take you out, and then you just hold on. Let's see what the edit might say.
Can't hear him.
I don't know why you muted yourself. It's not on my hand.
I took my headphones off.
Well, then that's what you did. Now we can hear you.
Why did he take his headphones
Yeah,
off? That was his
my
mic.
headphones off.
It's something you did. Then Somebody said, Larry, I'm listening to the praise clip you posted. Your roaring tongues remind me of a certain prophet that's in Jacksonville, Florida. Oh, I didn't know no tongues
I
was in there.
wonder which one.
What praise clip you post?
I posted a praise of Kendall running around in a little polo shirt with a whole lot of stripes on the different colors.
Oh, that was it.
You see Cameron in there dancing, the white boy and his wife that was on what's her name? He's in that clip dancing.
I wasn't there when Kendall first came, was I?
Nope.
No.
That was the
No.
same year
Oh,
you
that was
left.
the time you
Right. I
divorced.
met Kendall when we was divorced.
That was the time you divorced me. The first time.
I think I met Lisa in 2010.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you want to always
Yeah.
talk about this last one.
I don't have no problem with that. I mean, because it doesn't take away
Problem
from
with what?
that. It doesn't
Problem with what?
that you left me.
Reid, you text me.
Under my side.
At least I talked to you face to face.
No. I created
Yes, I
that conversation so you can tell me the truth. How about that?
I was gonna tell you.
No, you told me that after I brought you in this. I was going to talk to you about this. I bet you was. I bet
Reid.
you was.
Reid.
Lisa.
Reid.
We say this for the show because this is we say this, we say this for the show.
Yes, we need to.
Yeah.
Get
Ain't holding back nothing.
Get it off my chest.
Get it off mine.
Lord, please don't let us cancel Christmas.
No, it ain't gonna happen.
I know how Reid work. I know how he worked that thing and rolling around in his head. The
No,
next thing we know, we
good.
just ain't gonna do it, y'all. What?
No. That'll be when you took on $1,000. Yeah, I sure will. Give me a little time. Can you put in Patreon about financial wellness? It's already up, baby. Your testimony was great. Somebody saying that.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes, I am the help outer. I am the help outer for that person that's asking.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's him. Irritating, yeah.
I mean,
Irritating.
Who?
you go
Gosh.
good tonight. All the glory was on him for a while.
Huh?
So you go good tonight.
What?
Glory for a while.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Am I muted again?
No,
You going in and out.
You going in and out.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, here's another clip from the church. Here's another clip from the church. That's our old location.
Where are you sharing it at? I don't see no links.
I'm posting.
Posting it where?
I want to know this story. Why'd you get rid of all the videos?
I hate I did. When I had all them churches, I was going around casting out demons and had all them clips of folk rolling in the floor and stuff like that. When I stopped going overseas and started focusing on the church, I got rid of all them clips.
Where
And then after I started doing the church and I moved into this, I got rid of all of them clips. I shouldn't have done it. So that's what
You
I
don't
did.
have access to them at all?
They're gone.
Oh my
And
God.
you had
I had
thousands
millions of
of
views.
videos.
Yeah,
You
I
had thousands of videos that were extremely good from some of the best services, and you deleted them.
Church, London Church, I got rid of them.
where you
Oh
posting?
my
Where you
Lord.
posting these at?
Huh?
Where are you posting these at?
It's in the
In
chat.
the chat.
Oh, I can't
This
see
one
it.
this one is Michael shouting real good.
Oh,
That
Marco
one-
can dance now.
Oh no, Michael was I had that. What the one you were prophesying to? What's the name when he came up in there?
That's that same video.
So he prophesied that same
The
Sunday?
one you just posted. That's that same video.
Also, Michael had already prophesied, but that's one. It wasn't on the clip. It's not in the.
It's not. I think it's not in this clip though.
Oh, okay.
Lord Jesus.
I missed them praise breaks.
Somebody
Listen, those praise breaks were so good.
posted that clip on Facebook a long time ago, and one of my friends from my job found it and sent it to all of my coworkers. That's what Michael doing his spare time.
Oh, Joseph is in here. Where is Joseph? Joseph, text me so I can see the link. I'm on my laptop.
That's hilarious.
Oh, the glory.
That sounds like when I was at Fort Polk and one of my soldiers, they had looked Reid up and they came to our PT formation, said better than ever is on the way. I said, what? Where you heard that?
Oh, somebody said the SoundCloud blessed their life. I'm glad you're listening to the sermon. Great.
Listen. No, ma'am. Listen, I was talking to Zara.
Oh, that's Lot there. He said the best. Why is he Lot
Can
88?
preach. You don't have no preaching clips either?
Yeah, it's on Lot. Let text me so I can send the link. Yeah, it's on SoundCloud. There's some links up there.
Do you still have the Purge of the Polluted Pews, the video? That there was a whole section in there where you told us to to jump up if we wanted to, because it was something about prayer, and if we wanted to be anointed to pray and intercede, you told us to jump up. Is that clip still out there?
I watch it. May be out there. I don't know. Somebody said Shamako dance. Marco be booking apostolic.
He's a booker.
I like to see Lisa shop too.
Oh, I got a video
clips because I was always gone.
No, where's that clip at? I got the clip. You were going in.
That black, when she had on that black and white with the black hat. Yeah, she had. That was a good service.
That was pink. I think she had on all pink. I'm gonna find it right.
That was the Sunday's morning summit service. That was the summit.
Oh yeah. Oh, now this is a breakthrough clip.
The more praise.
Yeah, cause me and her started dancing at the same time. I remember saying, I said the old mothers that service. It was like the power of God would come, leave. Power of God come, leave. We try to go to the next thing. They kept interrupting, and then I said, okay, we see what the Spirit want to do. And I remember saying, the old saints you say when he come in waves like this and come and go. Who is that moving and clicking?
It ain't me.
Marco.
There was if he coming in and moving like that, you just praise him until they start moving again. And so we know about that. So we went right back into that. Yeah.
Was that Larry?
It's this clip. Lisa was dancing.
It's called The More Praise.
I'm gonna put it in here. Oh no.
I missed.
What? I put Joseph.
Reformation kind of do that sometimes.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing? You put me in the
Restoration, whatever that. What's the name of the church? Restoration.
Restoration Revival Center.
Hey Joseph, how are you doing? Yeah.
I'm doing well.
Wait a minute.
Joseph can sing. You can sing.
I didn't know that.
I can sing. I can't sing.
You say you can sing, you can't sing.
It's the difference. You got to know your lane.
Yeah, you right about that now. Marco, quit clicking.
I'm not doing nothing.
Somebody
click.
I'm not doing nothing. Every anything y'all hear.
I'm hearing it now.
It ain't me.
It ain't me.
It's Kendall.
It ain't me.
Hold your hands up.
Whoever they stop once I said something about it.
It was Kendall.
It's not me. I got one hand on my phone and my other hand is free. I have my headpiece. I have my earpods in them.
It's your headpiece.
It's rubbing against your beard.
No, it ain't.
And that Long Johns you got up under that t-shirt, Kendall, you was not in that.
It's a t. It is a white t-shirt.
It's like you pour no more, boy.
Reid, don't do him like that.
It is a white t-shirt.
Oh my gosh.
There you is crazy.
You can't tell your testimony, child.
If y'all want to see Lisa shot, you gotta go to 11 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's that last
Oh my
video.
God.
It's you.
It's who?
Huh?
How is it me?
Them devilish
It's your,
earpods.
it's your earpods.
Well, let me take them out.
Thank you.
Praise God.
Lord have mercy.
Donnie Peoples, no, that was not Lisa.
Huh?
Somebody there was I know it's a video where teacher was in background nude or something. I said, no, that wasn't no Lisa.
Nude.
Mm-hmm. Like, why are you so close up on your camera?
Huh?
And we can't hear you like this.
What's it? Is okay. That's not me this time.
Like this.
It's staticky.
Not like this don't froze out.
Lisa,
Your signal is not
What?
good.
look at his face.
What?
Not his face
Huh?
froze.
Now Lolly was a crybaby.
I think Mako just laughing because somebody's technology worse than his for once.
Exit yourself here, Joseph.
Is that better? No, it's still doing it.
Can y'all hear me?
It's you, Kendall.
What
It
is wrong?
stopped.
It did. So what was that?
It's you, Reed.
No, it ain't. One lot lift froze up.
And that face is hilarious.
His signal is
It's
bad.
Wi-Fi.
He got to turn his Wi-Fi off.
My Wi-Fi.
What?
Okay, Smile Royale. He said repost the Zoom from yesterday, 11/11/20. The Dropbox link has been replaced by a YouTube link. That is not me. I don't know who that is, but it is irritating. Can you hear us? Oh my God, his signal is bad. You probably need to turn your Wi-Fi off. Your Wi-Fi.
It's off.
Okay, now I can hear you. We said it's off.
It was working fine it was working fine before I came into the show, but when I came into the show, it messed up.
Okay, I can hear you now. Okay.
It's feedback though. Is it me?
What is that noise?
So that's somebody clicking on the computer.
Right. Lotley, did you hear what the man said? What did he say that stood out to you?
I don't think he.
What is that?
What's going on?
Can you now?
What is wrong?
What is it?
Oh my God.
I don't know why it's freezing.
Lord have mercy.
You might need to step outside, like.
But he right there on the. It's probably his phone. Lotley got like the 6.
The 6.
Joseph, that's probably what it is, ain't it?
Probably.
Yeah, because he got the 6.
What?
I just told Lotley, wonder why you been so cheap.
The 6.
Right.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You 6 phones behind.
That's what I'm saying. What is the point? He another now. Lotley grew
I
up.
know that phone ain't working no more. My phone glitching. I got a 11.
Now he calling me. Hello. Hello.
I don't know why it's freezing. As soon as you sent me the invite,
You know what? It probably is. Your phone is too old. You need to go get you a new phone. You is not pouring no more.
He said, "Get out of debt. I ain't in debt with no phone."
You can pay cash for the phone. Go into your port, not your port stranger, your pilgrimage account and go get you a phone. You can't even do ministry and participate. All right, I'm going.
Frozen.
Okay, you can't even participate. He ain't because you can't. What if I wanted to give a
iPhone 6, they still make them.
Yeah. They're about to be obsolete though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, it was very nice to have everybody here. Joseph, is there anything you need to tell the people before we go?
I love you all. Send me your email if you need something, and check your spam.
And
I still love you.
And use his cell phone. He has a line now.
Bye, Reid.
Yeah, I already go to the post I already made for yesterday. I put a YouTube link in there, so you're good.
Oh, tomorrow, everybody's phone numbers are going to be on the website, but it's just for those who log in. So you'll be able to see everybody's phone number, and if you do it from your phone, you'll be able to save it as a contact.
It's good.
Wow.
So every day we're adding something. I got to give a shout out to Tyrone McCullum.
Okay.
He gave me a good idea, and if I don't tell this part, then I'm gonna turn the good idea bad because I'm a prankster. So we're gonna add in something called the nerve meter, since Reid has 5 nerves all the time, and we're gonna let Kendall control those nerves during the show.
My
God. So I have to say it because that's not what I intended. What I intended was to just turn it on and let it look like somebody hacked into the show to see Reid go off, and then I was gonna blame Mako because he don't have good technology skills, and then but you know, Tyrone kind of got me together, so I'm confessing
again
before the people.
That's a good idea. Because I won't even pay no attention. I'm gonna tell you this, because they some stuff. It probably most so on them shows when I be in my bedroom. There's some stuff on my last nerve.
I can't do it on that one. I can't do it for StreamYard, but I can do it for the live show.
Yeah, it happened on the live shows too.
Yeah.
But sometimes I lose it. For real losing. And I had to bring myself back.
Wow. Yeah. That's gonna be cool. Cool.
So yeah, just like Tyrone gave me that idea. Any ideas y'all have like that, let me know. If it's something that can be built, I can build it.
Okay. Sound good to me. All right. Well, let's go. We got 441 people held up. We seeing all this running our mouth. Okay. I guess everybody can tell each other bye. That's the downside of just using this thing. Well, I'll see you guys later. And next Thursday night, we will be with Tasha K, and it's going to be a very candid conversation. So make sure that you're here for that. And I'm also going to ask her some business questions as well, because she's a Black woman doing business.
Before we disconnect, before we get off, when is Bishop going to be online again?
On the main show that's coming up Monday.
Okay. When's he on Patreon? I had somebody who has some questions for him.
No, that's going to be at the end of the month. That'll be I'll give you the date. Oh, it ain't gonna eat. Actually, it's not gonna be in this month because it will be Thanksgiving, and I'm not doing nothing.
Oh, great!
But you know what we could do, because I'm going to go see Bishop the next day. So
maybe I'll do a live together.
Yeah, for patrons. I'm gonna see if I know I can probably get him to do that.
You going out of town?
Yes, it was already planned. Hakeem, y'all know Hakeem to do. It's supposed to be my trainer, but I won't be paying for that part. I just do the massages. He got to go for the model thing that they're doing virtually, but they're doing it from the main stage there. So while I'm going with him, but then I'm going to leave him and go where what's the name? We come back the next day, 27 to 28. So I come back on the 28th. So that night I'm be at this house. So
What day is Thanksgiving?
26 to 27 on Black Friday is when I'm going. So I think I can go. I think I can do that. And we just go live from Bicker House.
I better hope they don't shut us down by then.
It might be. If it is, though, where else get my money back? I put insurance on my ticket. So that's cool by me.
I should have went to the mountains. I ain't gonna be able to go now. It's getting worse.
Somebody wants to know what date are you guys?
Kendall, you can answer to that. Just look on the sheet.
Oh, I don't know.
So if DMP, have you been called? That's the question I would like you to answer. Answer that, and then we're gonna go. Have you given and have you called?
Oh, that's Denise.
Not recently. Okay. Well, yeah, they're almost right on top. Yeah. So we're in November. Yeah. We're about to add 2 more to the team, which is just gonna take it over the top.
Oh, can we meet Miss Pat?
Oh, she in here? At least I already met her. She met her at Tuesday morning.
I did not meet her at Tuesday morning. I met
What was
her
the name of her?
at 46.
Hey, you said
Pat Montgomery, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I met her at Party City.
Pat, what is your phone number, girl? Hold on. Let me see. I can text you right now. Oh, I see. How come your Father alone will know all about it. Father alone will understand why. Let me see. Cheer up, my brother. Okay, I'm gonna text you something, Nancy. But it don't mean nothing. It's just so I can get her digits. Is that phone number I got for you 314 is good? Did you get that text, Pat? Pat.
You say yes.
Okay, I'm about to send the link. Okay. Let me send the link right now. Hold on.
DMP says she give a phone call for the 4 wins at the end of October.
Say it again.
I think I know who that is. She says she didn't receive a prophecy call for the 4 wins seed at the end of October.
Okay. Can you email? What is your name? First of all, do we have your? Because some of you guys say that, and there's no phone number for you. We go look it up. We say, of course you can't say it because there ain't no phone number. So email us at donations@the NBN Network. Put in the title.
She said October. I got the thing.
Yeah.
What's
So
her
you got
name?
to.
What's the name?
What's the name, baby?
Because I was working on that when for you.
I just seen the link, Pat. And you need to get an iPhone.
Oh my God.
Reid and his.
Joseph, we need for you to get an iPhone.
Why you need me to get an iPhone?
I don't like communicating with people and they come up red.
Green, you mean?
Red.
Oh, I know who you are. I mean, not red, green. Denise Spare, how you doing? I know who you are.
I thought that was her.
I know
That's
exactly
the
who you are.
name.
11 or higher, lady boys. Lady
iPhone.
boy, do you prophesy?
Jesus, lamb.
What happened? Joseph, are you going to say that you can't afford it? I don't even want to hear that. That is a whole thing.
No, it's not. It's not affordability. It is a deep hatred for Apple
Most techie
from
people don't like that.
from the
I don't know.
from the pit of my soul, right down there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all it is.
I see.
Locke said he has a 7, not a 6.
You have a 7, a 6.
Ooh.
Well, what is even if it's a 7?
Still 5 behind.
It's so behind. You can't even do ministry because now you can't get the link.
Locke said he's on his computer now.
Oh, he on the computer now. Well, you ought to be able to click the same link I sent you.
Where Miss Pat?
I sent it to her. Pat.
What's the name of the person so I can look it up?
Denise is DENNISE Pair, PAIR.
Okay, Pat, you coming up, but it said device is not connected. Okay, we probably have someone else who is not tech savvy.
DENNISE.
Hey, Pat. Pat.
You might have to enable your mic in your video. There you go.
Oh,
She went right on out. I heard her, then she left. Pat, can you hear us? Oh my God.
Miss Pat.
Okay. We got to get Pat up to speed too. Oh, I have mercy, Jesus. All right. So let me go ahead. I heard her laugh and then she went away. Oh, there she goes. She coming back.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you well, Pat.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Can you guys see me? Yes.
I can't see you though.
Can you hear me?
I can see
you. Now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, she on a delay.
Yes.
was it $99.99?
$9.99.
Can you guys hear
Before we didn't see
me?
No. Well, what can I hear? Pat, you got to sign out of the thing to do the stream, y'all. You got to sign.
Can you hear me?
out.
You're in the.
Oh, that ain't gonna work.
You heard me?
And Kendall got knocked
She
out
don't
too.
have a number. We need a number for her.
Oh, that's what it is. That's what I tell you.
It don't have a number or email.
Yeah, see that? That's what happened.
And it rolled over to November 1st, but she gave it on it 30th.
Okay, yeah. That's what happens.
But let me see if she got a number in the other side.
I can see you
now.
Can you
No,
hear me?
no number.
How are we hearing that?
Oh, I see the number right here. I got the
Listen,
number.
when y'all get the link to you, you can't watch it and be in the thing.
Hey, Lisa.
Huh?
Can you text me her name
I
and
got
number?
the number off October. Yeah, I got the number off October.
Just send it to me, please.
All right.
We're gonna have the
Where did she go?
MBN Network Corp is the ministry cash out. Listen, we're gonna have we gotta have some. Michael, you gotta do a training session with Pat, so she know how to do the calls through the app.
You think that's a good idea?
You know, no, it's not. I'm
You
not.
know what? You about to get it for real.
Just send her a list to do.
No, I'm gonna have to get on Zoom with her. Okay.
Oh, you talking about Marco teaching her?
No, not
No, when Marco get it, he got it now. He can teach
That would be funny.
when he get it.
I love you, Mako.
Can't hear you, Marco.
See what I'm talking about?
That might be a good thing. I can't hear him.
He don't click himself.
He fussing. He got muted.
He ain't muted.
Yourself.
Mute yourself.
He muted his own self. Yes, you did. No, we can't. You did do something. Whatever you did next time.
Oh my God.
All right, so is this the person that should be teaching Pat?
No.
That is hilarious.
What's up, bro? This Pat coming in. Can you hear me? Can you hear it? That tickled me.
She's still talking.
Can you hear me?
Hey, Pat.
Can you hear me now?
She sounded like the Verizon man. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
What about now?
Pat, you can hear us?
Yes.
Okay, I'm glad. Okay, Miss Pat, we want to see your face. And I can't wait to have you on the team.
I can't wait to get on the team. You guys are hilarious.
Okay, good. Yes, we're gonna be doing the prophecies to help with the prophecies. I think you have a delay probably because of your Wi-Fi, but I can see you. Peaches M, you said you're giving the 88.
Yeah, I'm in the basement, so it is a delay.
Okay, you said Peaches, make sure you email. Yeah, what's your name so Lisa can look you up? So you maybe didn't get a phone call because you give us your name you gave in. At least you can look for Peaches M call, maybe that.
Okay, I'm gonna look. What date?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
What
October. Yes, we can hear you. But if you look do the search, it'll come up.
Yeah, I know. I just
No.
Oh, her name is Alberdella Murray. I don't remember her name.
I don't remember that name. I don't remember that name.
Why am I hearing the show? Somebody's trying to watch the show and be in the show.
Is that Marco?
It's not. No. I'm done.
Okay, Tamara says 88.
Somebody watching the show.
October 22nd.
Who's watching the show?
Lisa, you said October 22nd.
Yeah, 88.
Huh, she got a phone number there?
Nope.
I knew it.
No phone.
Baby, we don't have the phone number. You got to send an email to donations at the MBN Network.
Is that your screen, Reid?
Huh?
Is that your screen?
No, I don't have. I'm on
You got to send an email to donations MBN Network. Okay, is that?
Okay, somebody is.
Is that your screen? No, I don't.
This is for the birds.
Oh, I know what it is, y'all. I think that's me.
Really?
Joseph?
All right. Is that it?
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Somebody.
Yeah.
It was Joe.
I got 5 different audio things. I forgot the headphones was in.
Wow.
This is
Okay.
for the birds.
Michael, I'm
I
so
still hear
sorry
it.
that I'm not on your level, Michael. I'm sorry.
I still hear it.
Michael, I'm sorry. All right. I don't know how to use a computer yet. All right. I'm gonna check my email and I'm gonna try to read it. But I'm gonna try to check it on my phone and I'm gonna use a password that was set up, but I'm not gonna use the right password and I'm gonna complain about that. That's what I'm gonna do, okay, Michael? Because I'm gonna be like you. I love you with an everlasting love.
He do him like Joshua do him.
Mhm.
I'm not talking to you right now, Joseph.
Okay, it's gone now. Okay.
Y'all gonna sit here too late, and I'm gonna work up an appetite. This not gonna be nice.
Yes, you have to put your phone number with every donation. I think it may have been Miss Pat. I put it in the back room. I don't hear it no more. I think that's what it was. Okay.
Did she give another time besides October? Let me look. I can look. No.
Hey, I like how y'all are asking me about these ticket numbers in the chat. That's real good because it makes it go through real quick.
Oh, really?
That's not shade. I mean it. I really do. I like it.
Oh, okay.
Miss Late Night, I'm about to check yours now.
What's the text to give number? It's 404-800-4530.
Yes.
Now, Keith, I saw your email about the meeting. SC. I'll be calling you Sunday after prayer. Your text to give automatically gives us your email address and your phone number.
Mm-hmm.
Latanya Johnson, I've seen your giving before. I'm sure you've been called. You said 1022 for 88. Have you ever been called before? This is what they're doing. What they're doing, those that have been called several times before, they're going to ones who have not been called. Or you have not given before. You have not ever been called before. Okay, I seen your name. Oh, I saw your email you sent the other day. Latanya Johnson, what is your name that you gave in? At least you still here?
Yes. Who name?
Can you look it up?
Can you text it to me, please?
Say the name again.
Latanya Johnson.
L apostrophe Tanya Tanga.
No, I ain't seen that.
Latanja.
But I probably seen her in the chat.
Apostrophe what?
L apostrophe Tanga Johnson. But she said she gave Tiki 86, so she must give on Cash App.
I've seen that before.
Tiki 86.
Well, there's several people that have the same first name.
Built like that.
I think there's one with a YA.
Oh, I see it. But it don't have a phone number. But
that's it. That's good to know.
Phone number.
We're not fussing at you,
And
but
she gave a lot of.
That's good to know. So on her last donation, Lisa, can you enter her phone? Well, email Latanya, email donations. Well, this is what you do. The next time you give, we got Sunday coming up. The next time you give, just put your phone number in there. We will see it. If you don't put your phone number in there, we record your donation, but you don't receive a phone call.
You can bring Miss Pat back on. She says she's in the back room.
Yeah, it's Miss Pat. Now that I brought her back, I can hear the echo. So Miss Pat, you got to go in your phone and close all your windows. Oh, that's just disappeared.
She's not here. I still hear it. You think it might be Joseph's headphone?
No, now that she's gone, it's not there no more. I took her out. Yeah, Latanya, we already got proof of your hold on. She said she had
Yeah,
her.
she gave
Oh,
several times, but it
she
don't
said
have
she have the
it don't
receipt
have
with
a
her
number
number
on
on
it.
it. See, thank you, Latanya, for saying that. So she got the receipt with her number. Send us a donations at the NBN Network. That means it's Kendall's fault. That means you had your number, he didn't plug it in.
Or I didn't see it.
Either way, it's still your fault.
Plug it in, plug it in.
If she so send us proof of that, please.
If I overlooked it, I apologize. But normally, if
There's no room for overlooking.
No time for that.
But from now on, though, if they do it one time, I'll be able to see it. I'll be able to find it and just plug it in.
Oh, good.
Even if
Yeah,
they forget.
but that's the word. Yeah. No, we just need them to do what we ask them to do.
What about the emails?
Somebody has to compensate you to spend the time to do what we need them to do on their end. So they just have to do that. I always remind you on the prayer call, so you don't have to do that. But we do got to do something on our end to where when we enter the same name, whether they have ever given before, it just populates their information. It pulls
Well,
it.
I already figured that out.
Yeah, okay.
That's how I'm able to do it.
Right, okay. All right. So if you have not received a call at this point, unless Kendra has overlooked you, which has been less probable, 9 times out of 10 you know because you didn't put your number in. So just anytime you donate, just put your number in there and we will see it.
And I did log a lot of donations that did not have any phone number.
Oh yeah, we do that all
these past few days. So if you don't get a call, that'll be why.
Okay. Somebody said they got a notification this morning that I done a prayer at 8:30. No, that was Wednesday morning. No, yesterday morning, not this morning. What day are the prophecies on? They call whenever they want. Mako is doing prophecies from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. every day. And Joshua's pretty much the same hours, I think. Or is it, Mako?
Well, he starts in the morning too sometimes. And sometimes I do afternoons too. Depends on how far I get. But mainly I'll start around 7.
Elfrida said her number is on all of hers. You talked to Elfrida before, Mako?
I don't think so. That would ring no bell. What's her last name?
Long. Elfrida, right?
Mm-hmm.
Elfrida Long.
I don't know. I've talked to so many people.
Oh, yeah, you probably don't remember. Donations
Elfrida, she do have a phone number.
And has she been called to say on the other side who called her?
No, she ain't been called yet.
Never?
Mm-mm.
How many times she given?
She gave September. Hold on, let me pull it up.
Okay, I know September. If it's September, I know why she ain't.
September 20th and October 25th.
Okay, so put her in
and
there.
a whole lot of other times too.
In November?
And her number is on it. She gave the whole. They probably getting to her though, because it's October 18th or October 22nd.
Text that. Oh, that's our she's our one of our key moderators. Her Benita and then.
All right, I'm about to send it over.
Send it over to Marco, and Marco copy that and put that in that thread where the everybody is.
I got you.
And that one she just sent. Oh, boy, this is turning into work.
Yes.
Yes, we're going to be doing some teaching prophetic here in Patreon. But the class with activations and exercises are going to be members only. So you see, we're recording. We're able to look and we record everything that you do. We're just the process is still working the kinks out of it. If you've ever sent your number, we should have it. Unless Kendall dropped the ball.
There's one person that puts too many digits in their memo.
Yeah, there is someone that do that. They put an extra number every time. We never called you. Why they always more numbers than what their phone number?
I can't think of the person's name, but they put like 5 digits for the last 4.
I know exactly who you're talking about. I've seen it on the sheet. So why you put in? We always have to code your whole cell is red. You always have to code it. So why they do that? I want to be an MBN member, but I have a church. Well, to me, that's confusion. Just stay right here on Patreon as a partner. If you have a church home, then you just stay right where you are, unless the Lord is telling you to leave your church home and you come here through this pandemic. That could be what it is. Oh, this Pat gonna be at the play Saturday. Now let me go ahead and tell y'all about this play. I'm acting, and in my script, I have to say 2 or 3 curses.
What are the cuss words?
One is the D word, one is the A word, and then the hell. I mean, that's not good. Yeah.
Am I muted again?
No.
My daddy, I'm gonna tell you the truth. If I,
Boy, if he called me,
that's why I keep messing with him. He just called me 7 times.
oh, okay.
That's your daddy, Marco.
Maybe something wrong.
There's nothing wrong. He can text me. I just text us. I'm in a meeting. Call me back. One.
How would you suggest someone to confront a religious leader? I mean, what is the point? What would be the point of confronting them?
I'm excited about the play.
The play? Yeah. I'm gonna be at the 3 o'clock and the 7.
I'm not going to the night. I'm not going to the evening.
What is that?
That was not me.
Oh, they got food there. They got a food break.
No, I don't even think you can do that during COVID, can you?
Killer, we got
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Listen.
Killer, we have to leave and come back.
Yeah.
In between.
Oh, I see a couple of people asking about the training. If you're still interested in it, just send me an email and I will add you to the list so that whenever Reid finds 6 seconds to do it, he'll have everybody's name.
Okay, cool. Byron, just for now on, send it to the correct place.
Byron who?
No, I'm just telling him to send it to the correct place for now on. Byron Burnside, I think his name.
Oh, okay.
Byron Burnside? I know him. I know his name.
Laverne, I'm checking for your ticket now, okay?
I didn't know this was going to turn into this. We are still working. I'm just going to say, I'm doing stuff right now. Okay, well, I guess we need to get off and get to work.
Alrighty.
Well, Michael, you're not getting to work tomorrow. It's 10:26. It's too late.
Yeah, but I got to do some stuff tonight.
Okay.
Laverne, I sent you an email 2 days ago. You might want to check your spam. I'm going to send you the same email right now, though.
Yes, Lux 120. Yes, we do receive a call every week that you saw. To prioritize our time. If you've been called a lot before, then what they're doing, they're circling back to you, going to the ones who have not been called often. Because from what I understand, that some people have been called 15, 16 times. but you're definitely going to receive your phone call.
Yeah, you got really it's thousands.
Yeah.
And two of us.
It's soon will be 3.
Yeah. So
that's going to be 4.
So it's a whole lot of people. That's enough.
Some of the people email me concerning that class. The free class. Lord, I wish I can do everybody. Oh my God, there's so many. I've got about 50 emails.
For the prophecy training?
No, for the when I said the seniors to email me.
Oh yeah.
Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
This Bundy really wants it.
15, 16, 17, 18.
Colette, I'm checking yours right now. Everybody, I'm trying to put the email address in, but it won't let me. So it is TECH at the mbnnetwork.org. Again, that is TECH at the mbnnetwork.org.
Oh, that's the new email address, right?
Correct.
Okay, I was giving everybody.
I got 100 emails. I got.
It's still connected. I'll route it around.
Okay. Oh wow. You got 100 of them?
Yeah.
Ooh, how you gonna do that? You still gonna choose 5 or 8?
My man has to choose 5. He only said 5 free, and then I'm actually sponsored some.
Ooh, that's a hard choice. I love speaking with the older people that call for help.
Oh, it's lovely. And you'll get some out of it too.
Yeah.
They got so much to give.
Yeah.
Just talking to them is therapeutic.
Mm. Marco.
Michael, you all right over there?
He muted again.
No, I'm not muted.
He ready to go. He ready to go.
My son be mad with me. I've been in the room all day.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go. All right, I'm gonna see y'all later. Bye, and the Lord bless you all. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Colette, you good?